You know, chat, I didn't think that. Well, you know, I didn't think that Twitch actually just straight up hated VTubers, right? I thought that maybe we had a small chance, but unfortunately, chat, Twitch has proven otherwise. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Vtuber Review, the show with VTubers and views and oh my God, where's my model? Okay, you know what? We're gonna try this. Where's my model, chat? Hi, everybody. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Hey, everybody. Hi, how's it going? It's good to see you guys. Welcome to the Vtuber Review. Holy crap, we have a lot to talk about today because holy gracious, Twitch has thrown down the gauntlet, chat. I mean, they have absolutely tossed it down on the ground, put the line in the sand like any other time we've ever seen. I've never seen it where Twitch has literally said, you know what? We hate VTubers, and we got to talk about it. We got to talk about all of the updates today. It's going to be absolutely crazy, chat. I hope you're ready for a ride today, because holy gracious. Danny, was that what that was about? Okay, yeah, see, I was wondering what that was, so we're going to talk about that as well. Is that confirmed? Yeah, I really wonder about that. Well, we'll definitely see. Wait, what? What is that blue thing sticking out over there? What the fuck is that?
Stick him up! Everything's blown up! What's going on down there?
Oh my God.
I wanted to go for a little bit of a swim, but I ended up finding myself on fire instead.
Literally, as Yomi came onto screen, my whole thing had like this giant encoding error. It was so funny. Everything just exploded.
Everything! I was like, I'm not used to this happening. But, you know, just get used to the fact that we're kind of fucked and everything's blowing up right now. We'll fix it, don't worry.
We're just casually blowing stuff up, no big deal. Hi, everybody. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing absolutely incredible. Hi, Yomi. How are you? I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for coming by.
Sweetie. I will say, you're only going to be glad that I'm here for, like, maybe 3 seconds because I did strike a deal, and... Okay. I hate to break it to you, but I'm a part of a new union. I signed with another agency. It's the Arby's agency. Yeah, they're doing VTubing now. They even gave me a free sample to give you.
This collab is canceled. Get the fuck off my stream. No! Get the fuck off my stream. Get out of here! You person with horrible taste! I'm sorry, I only love the best of people. No, don't give me your excuses. Don't even try. Don't even try with your disgusting, despicable, gross Arby's.
Yeah, you know what? That's okay. I'll hand it over to Niji Sanji instead. I'm sure they'll do something better with it.
I'm sure they'll absolutely love that. You know, they're used to disappointing things, right?
They're used to bad tastes.
Hey, yo, got him. Got him. My guest is a traitor. My guest is a traitor.
Traitor!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But no!
Oh, my God, everything. No! No! No, it broke my model.
Oh,
No way. No way.
Everything's loading.
Get me
in
out
at
of this
once.
thing.
It's
But
okay. I
Yomi
too
is giving you their meat.
was thinking about a Larbies.
I don't want a Larbies. I don't want any. No. I don't want any of that. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. I don't want that.
Spread the curse.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's okay.
This is the
Oh,
worst day of my life. And my model just broke because of it too.
Oh no!
See, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have Arby's, because it breaks my entire model. Even my body knows. My body knows it does not want Arby's inside of it.
Can't do anything. Only
Can't do
Arby's.
anything, Jack.
Only failure. Only destruction to end all. Booba!
I hate this so much.
But
Get
while
this
that
off
is
of
being
me.
dealt with, I do want to say thank you so much for having me. Scuff and all is what we embrace.
Oh my God,
so
no,
I'm here for it.
Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. And guys, welcome to the VTuber review. I'm so glad that you are here. We're going to be covering some VTuber news and some non-VTuber news with my lovely co-host today, Yomi. I'm so excited to do some news. If I remember correctly, Yomi, this is your first time ever doing VTuber news. Is that right?
And now that you said that, I'm gonna shit myself. Yeah, it
No pressure. No pressure, Yomi. No pressure. I just hope you know. I hope you know and you're prepared after stream today to go onto Twitter and get canceled, because that's the VTuber way. All right, when it comes to news. Holy shit, that's a banana.
That's the only way that I know how. That's better. I feel.
This isn't better.
Yeah!
This isn't better.
This isn't better. It's the best.
I hate it here so much. I hate it here so much. Yomi sits over in the corner just like vibing like, I love it here. This is the best thing ever. This is awful. Wait, what are you doing to our heads? Leave our heads alone, chat.
Out. Hold on.
Oh, thank God.
Now? Fine. I got one too. What are you gonna do about that, huh?
Yes.
Okay,
Just
maybe
feel
you
the way
won't
I'm
get
actually
canceled, Yomi. Maybe you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only way I was able to get in the uniform anyway.
Oh my God. Stop bringing up the little Elara to shoot Yomi.
Yes.
You guys
Good
are horrible.
animation.
What's up, Mia? How are you? Good to see you, cutie. Welcome. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, Yomi, put the gun away. Put the gun away. You don't have to shoot anybody.
Okay. I just wanted to get a little bit of, just trying to get some of that good Twitch Bezos bucks, you know, something to get to hold it up. It's okay, it's okay.
Look, Yomi, I understand this is your first time on the V2 review news, but you can't shoot the chat members, okay? I understand that's going to make great news, but don't shoot them.
Can I experiment on them at least?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Do whatever the fuck you want with that. I literally think you broke TTS chat.
We are Arby's. We have
Our spreads, we are the religion. Yeah! Also, this is my jam too. But I'm doing very well. If you guys, I'm trying my best not to overwork. So of course, on my day off, I schedule a collab.
That's such a mood. That's such a mood.
Not one,
That's such a mood.
but two.
That's right, baby. That's right. Guys, I'm so excited. Yomi's actually, well, I don't know. Have you told anybody? I don't want to like say it if you haven't told anybody.
Oh, Takahata stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on Takahata's tonight.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited for you. I hope you have so much fun. Taka is absolutely amazing.
It's incredible too because when I was actually, I just kind of realized when I was putting VTubing together for myself last year. Rip it down!
It doesn't matter because it's time to rip. And Tam, forget about your VTubing story. Rip it, Tam.
Yeah.
Imagine getting to tell your story. Couldn't be me.
No. Instead, we shall bond together. Both the Rip and Tear and the friendship Yomi, which they'll see in a moment.
I love how everybody is just. What are we bound together now?
Yes.
What is this?
It's our getting along, Toby.
See, my Toby appears somewhere totally different.
Oh yes, we're aware of that.
Please, Toby, hold back the meats. I don't want any. Hold back the meats.
Hold the meats together. Hold the hams.
Yomi, you know this outfit. This is your fault, right? Like, this whole outfit is your fault. This would have not have existed, but it's your fault.
See, I helped start it. It was Crunchy Pickles who went the farthest with it and ate it in front of you at that Twitch thing.
What the fuck is going on, chat? Man, I'm glad we're doing news today because they were gonna lose their fucking minds with the chaos. We have to have a non news collab because chat's gonna lose their mind. What the fuck?
We should. In fact, do you mind me mentioning a little plan that you and I were discussing?
Yes,
in the near
go
future?
for it.
Crazy.
We still have some stuff to work out because we don't want to plan too far in the future. But sometime next month,
Just like a
Elara's
month
gonna
in
come to the
advance, you
laboratory.
know, no big deal.
Yeah. We're probably gonna be judging your rooms and see how stinky you all are.
It's probably gonna be horrible. I mean, I can already
BTW,
smell them
I
from
hope
here.
people have been taking
Same.
pics
Hold
of
on,
said
I have to do a
Elara
sniff
plushie.
check actually,
Reminder
just
the
to be
best
sure.
pic I will gift a tier 2 sub to Elara's channel too.
Ugh.
Horrible?
Like
Yeah, I
pumpkin
figured
and
as
Arby's.
much.
Oh wait, that's just you.
Okay, look here, Yomi. Look here. It's not my fault that I had this costume. It was a sub goal.
So you're saying you're a sub?
I'm a sub for my chat. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Clip it, admit it. Yeah.
Damn it, don't clip it.
Yeah.
No. Oh my god. A sub sandwich. What is that costume? It's my Arby's outfit. Do you like it?
The tiny hands.
my favorite part about the Arby's outfit is it's a Twitch TOS approved. Look, they won't be angry about that, right?
I mean, I believe
Oh my
actually. I think we're both actually Twitch approved for reasons that wink wink people will see later.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can't tell them yet, but guys, I made some adjustments to my model because unfortunately, my model is no longer TOS approved.
Tragedy.
Absolute
No
tragedy,
longer.
chat. Look,
Or
I hate the new
perhaps-
TOS as well. And we're gonna talk about it quite a bit, in great detail because there's definitely some stuff that we gotta address about it, right? Not so much the hip stuff because, I mean, that's been a thing for a while, right? Like that's nothing.
Yeah,
new.
we're already hip anyway.
Oh, I'm not hip.
I'll see myself out after that one. No,
Can you give me some of yours because I'm not hip at all.
I would, but well, let's show them why we can't anymore, right?
Yeah,
Let's move
so-
up a little.
Well, chat, I got some great news. Yomi and I have decided that we're gonna be Twitch TOS compliant. And thus, chat, stop shitting in my face, chat.
You got enough of that from Red Claw beans.
And thus, chat, I have adopted the only thing I possibly could to become Twitch TOS compliant. And that is right, guys. I have the official Twitch chastity belt. That's right. Come at me now. Come at me now.
We dare you.
That's right. Try your best, Twitch. You'll never take me down now. You'll never take
Ain't
me.
no way.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way you're gonna get me now. No way, Twitch. Try your best. Try your best. I'm staying stuck on this platform for the rest of forever. Do your best.
El-ara, what do we do after streams, though? We have to take it off. Where's the key? Oh, you had
it. See, here's the thing, Yomi. Now that you put it on, you don't take it off. It's on there forever.
Oh, that's what you get! Yeah! Yeah!
My mouth was open.
I'll crack open a cold one for that.
My mouth was open.
Does he deny it?
No!
No way. Thank you guys so
So
much for
much.
the hype train. I appreciate all of you. Oh my
Hey,
god,
this
I'm
is
gonna
not
go. I'm
nice.
gonna like open a window or something over here. Like, good god. You're killing me here, chat. You're killing me. What the fuck? Oh my god. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are amazing. So
Thank you.
leave Yomi's tummy alone.
Listen,
See you, chump.
No! Is it sad to say that I'm kind of used to this on my streams too?
You know, Yomi, I'm so sorry, but I don't know what the fuck chat is on about today. Because normally they're not this stinky, so I think it's just because you're here.
I'm not, well, okay, maybe a little. I didn't shower this morning. I was very busy with my experiments. And the thing was, I was a little jealous, maybe just a little, because, yeah, so I was working on an enlargement potion. And, you know, things happen, and I just wanted to have some, but instead you had a lot of the, and, you know, I was just hoping I could work things out. And
No.
Now the main problem
Jesus
area
Christ,
is
Yomi.
up here. All of this going on up here is what's causing me the
maybe,
most
maybe I'll make something
physical
for you later, but it might. Oh, yeah, it is.
Kirby! Nice try, chat.
Nice
I got
try.
that elf speed. I got that elf speed, Yomi. They're not
What's
gonna
going
get
on
me.
over here? Ah, Kirby!
Nice try, nice try. Nice try, Kirby. I'm too fast for that. You're not gonna get me today. Not today, chat. Not today.
Start out fast and fast. Yeah. Oh wait. Keep that hype train going.
Ayo.
Yeah. Ayo. Look.
I'm sorry, you
I
want
have
to
a
say that one more
mix-
time for me, Yomi? Let me just get my camera really quick. What'd you say there?
Yeah. You gotta start fast and you gotta finish fast. Oh. Oh.
Did you get it, chat? Did you clip it? Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you for coming to my stream. Have a great stream, everybody. We'll see you later. Bye, everyone. Bye, everybody.
Even on collabs, I suffer from foot and mouth disease. God damn it.
Yomi, I want to tell you before we start kicking off our news. You know, every time I go out into IRL world, I think of you.
There's an IRL?
Oh yeah. Because there's a Wendy's near my house, and every time I see it, I always see the Wendy's mascot, and I think of your face. Every time I'm like, look, it's Yomi. I'll be driving around with Ann. I'm like, wave to Yomi.
It's adorable. That's adorable. I'm actually gonna be going to Wendy's later today. There you go.
The Krabby Patty.
Yeah. I'm gonna
go.
try it. Can we all get some bits for Wendy's?
I hate to let you down easy, but I've heard it's pretty horrible. It's a very like a normal cheeseburger apparently.
Normality is all. Look, I'm just there for being a big slut for the pineapple frosty.
Okay, but apparently here's what somebody said, and I quote: "It is a vanilla frosty with pineapple goo at the bottom."
Look,
Yummy.
Pineapple
You'll
goo
use the Wendy's nut
is
comment.
just a pineapple and a hole, okay? And some people want that.
I mean, I didn't say all that, Yomi. I mean, you're the one that said that. Yeah, I didn't say that at all. I will never look at SpongeBob the same ever again. I will never look at it
Oh my god.
the
Thank
same
everybody
ever
in chat for
again.
the warm welcomes. Oh my gosh. Don't keep that train go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep monkey. Look,
Okay.
I want to try the pineapple goo.
Okay, fine. Tell me how the pineapple goo is. I want to know, because I need to know how gooey it is, all right? So, like, you know, on a scale of, like Nickelodeon goo to, like, Coom, like, let me know which one it is, all right? I know there's a level. Yeah, so somewhere between Nickelodeon slime and Coom, all right? Just let me know.
Ooh, well, apparently
You
gives you
just
multiple
grow an
arms.
extra arm?
I can grow a fourth one if you want to.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go. When the science gets a little weird. Be
Oh my
not
God.
afraid.
Please, please, my lady. May I be your consort, Ronnie?
No, perish.
Ah, damn it. No.
Be not afraid.
You forgot the
Be
best
not
kind of
afraid.
goo. Slimy girls.
I have been called a budget Roddy before.
No,
lot.
fly, Danina. I love them.
And
No.
look, Roddy's half the reason I got into Elden Ring. You're the other half. You and Chonky.
I'm maidenless, chat. Maidenless. Oh
I'll
my
fix.
god.
Now, hold on. Ha, tuh. There you go. Now you can be. Now I've given you the maiden. The license of the maiden.
First up, Yomi wants to know about if the goo tastes like coom. Now she's spitting on me? What kind of kink episode is this? What the fuck?
Well, you know, we could trade.
What do you mean trade?
I don't know.
you
You
mean-
think about that one.
Oh, you
Aye.
mean trade,
Wow, I'm right
Goo?
here. Sorry. Trade. Oh,
goo? You want to trade some goo?
next question.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut up,
Next
bottom.
question.
Oh my god. You know, it's so
God,
funny because, you know, speaking of you talking about the SpongeBob thing, I was gonna actually bring it up really quick. Chat. Yes, Wendy's has officially launched the IRL Krabby Patty meal. It is here, guys. So if you do go try it, let me know if it's any good or not.
Same. Help me get that Wendy's sponsor.
You're not getting. If I can't get an Arby's sponsor, you're not getting a Wendy's sponsor.
Shit.
You know how many
Okay,
times?
what about Taco Bell? Let's Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, no. Taco Bell will do anything. Yeah, Taco Bell will do anything.
Taco Bell does have the
Taco
highest
Bell will
bit to
sponsor
shit
like
ratio.
a dead corpse. It'll do anything.
Yes.
If they're making Baja Blast ice cream, they'll do anything. Trust me.
Look, if you eat Taco Bell, you become a Baja Blast in like 10 minutes after eating it.
Mmm, yummy, yummy.
Mm.
Hey, what's up,
Guys, good to
Professor?
see ya.
All right, my loves, we were gonna dive into some YouTuber news. But first off, I want to warn you, I'm about to turn off your channel points and TNG and all that. So make sure that you redeem your milk for the day, because it is going to be gone here in just a minute. So, but yeah, please let me know if you try this. Apparently, people were just saying it's like a Dave single with like special sauce.
Ah.
I don't know how true that is or not, but yeah, certainly let me know.
Disappointed! Yeah,
Yeah, I'm kinda
Do
disappointed.
your redeems now.
Yeah,
Where
get your
else?
milk, get your milk, get your milk.
Get your redeem. Get your milk. Get your milk. Get your milk. Get the hype
Get your
train
milk.
going. Get the milk.
Everybody in chat's like, oh my god, I
Ooh.
gotta get my milk. Why am I?
Oh.
Oh, don't worry about it. You didn't see that.
Well, no. I mean, that's another type of a tiefling, a much more classic infernal one.
Yes.
Oh no. I just got a sunburn.
Oh,
You didn't
okay.
drink your milk.
Somehow that kind of works.
Millies!
By the way, you should drink your
You're
milk.
going to be small and
Check it out.
stupid forever if you keep using that stupid excuse! Shut up!
Is it?
I don't have to drink it if I don't
Is
wanna!
it, you know, is it the blue milk? Do I have to grab it?
Oh my god, Yomi, we do not serve the inferior product here. We do not serve blue milk.
Listen, I have an overpriced. I have an overstock. The big problem was it didn't sell well. Elf milk just, smacked the shit out of it, and I gotta sell the rest of my surplus before it goes bad.
All right, look, Yomi. I have to tell you this, but I know this is sad. So everybody type F in the chat.
No.
Blue milk is the Arby's of milk. Oh yeah, it's all ogre now.
Dead. I'm dead. Wow. All right,
Okay,
I guess
but
I'll
legitimately,
just have to clean. Yomi,
let me ask you: have you actually
Hmm?
tried the blue milk? Have you tasted it?
I did. It tasted like a blueberry muffin, and I wanted
Yeah,
more, but
right.
it was out of stock.
See, okay, when I tried it, I thought it was very like vanilla-esque. I thought it tasted horrible. Like it was like very fake. But that was me. I mean, if you like it, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you already know you have bad taste, so there's nothing new there. Like that's totally
Excuse me,
fine.
you have the elf taste buds, and those are already broken.
But no. I have millennia of a fine palate, refined over ages and ages.
Sweetie, you didn't age like wine, you aged like milk.
I'm not spoiled.
We can spoil you. Chat, check out her throat. Spoil her. Spoil her.
Oh my god, no. They already spoiled me so much during my birthday. I cannot answer anymore. They were so sweet. They were amazing. Thank you guys again. Seriously, y'all
And
were
happy
awesome.
birthday once again. 20 hours, girl. Be proud of
Oh
yourself.
my god. I know. I wish I could have finished at 24, but I had to take care of Bear. But she's
Okay.
doing good. And everything's good
Good.
with her now, so. So
And
guys,
she has a new bed now.
Oh yeah, and she's got a bed. I took a picture of it yesterday. I'll have to actually, let me see if I got it. I'll show everybody. It's super cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, put
You know
that
what's
away.
not super cute?
Put that away.
That one just real quick.
Put that away. Okay. Here's the picture, y'all. Look at Bear in her bed. She's so happy. Look at her. She's so happy, so cute.
I have a mild confession, which is my favorite breed of dogs actually is Huskies.
Oh my god. That's amazing. My family's always had Huskies since I was little. So like I grew up with Huskies, and so it was like when I first moved in by myself, I got my first dog. And then when I moved right before I moved, I actually got a second dog, and then I got that job offering, so then I moved to Texas with 2 puppos. So it was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot.
How is a
so-
husky holding up in Texas, by the way, with all that
Oh,
flu?
she's doing good. You just can't you can't go run a lot in the heat. You got to keep it to at least 30 minutes or less when you take them out in the heat.
Gotcha. Okay.
you do gotta be
I was
very
rooting for
careful.
that sounds like a bad combo sometimes, but yeah, you're one of the best dog lovers that I know, so you take good care. Good.
I do. I take her on her walks, and we always have a wonderful time. So she's a good pupper.
Remember, the real reason VTubers take dogs for walks is not because we should do it for the dog, but because us VTubers forget to go outside. The dogs are reminded for us to go walk as well.
No, seriously, that's the only reason I go outside. It's only just to walk my dog. And then I go right back upstairs into my room. It's so crazy. Thank you guys again for all the bits and the subs and the hype chain. I appreciate all of you. All right, love. So without further ado, if you're okay with it, Yomi, I want everybody to do me a favor and type the regular news. Type news. Because we're going to dive right into it, chat. And holy shit, we have a lot to talk about today, Yomi. We have a lot to talk about today. Huge story that we're going to dive into today, chat. In regards to a lot of Twitch changes, but I am going to hold off on reporting on that at the beginning because I do want to send my love and condolences out. Everybody dealing with the most recent Hurricane Milton. I just want to show you this, I just want to show you this video, chat, because...
So what does that look like? Well, let's
these
show
are like
you.
the
Imagine
projections
this. Imagine 3 feet
of what they
storm
think
surge right here.
everything's gonna look
now,
like.
if this amount of water catches you by surprise, it's
Gee,
Like, this is
believe it.
evacuate.
This is like
Cars
3
are
feet, which is
floating
pretty
around and
like,
floating away. There's
okay,
large
everything's
objects
flooded,
in
like,
here
you're
that
not,
could knock things down with a
you know,
battery
that's
ram
not
like
good, right?
force. Now, there's
But they
no way,
estimate that the
again, to
storm surge
evacuate
would be
with this kind
anywhere
of
from
storm surge. But we know there's
6
gonna be
to
places
9
with more
feet.
than 3 feet. Imagine 6 feet of storm
And I
surge.
know some people
Now,
are
this
like, oh, I could go
completely
swimming in
floods
that.
out
No,
the
the
first
debris
floors,
and
the
stuff. Oh, it's
homes and
piss. Well, that
businesses,
too. But the
and the
debris
only
and
way to
stuff
escape that is to move
underneath
to
the
high
water that you
floor
can't
of a
see,
building.
that's what's like
Now,
extremely
unfortunately, there are
dangerous
gonna be
too. You
places
just
that get
you're
more
gonna
than
you're
6
you're not
feet
gonna
of
have
storm
legs
surge
if you try swimming in that stuff.
Imagine this.
Missing
Exactly.
And even beyond,
I mean, look
flooding
at this. This is
inundation.
9
This
feet
is
of a storm
practically
surge.
not
I mean, guys,
Oh.
you
So
can't
please,
swim in that.
follow
That's
the advice of
consuming
your local
everything.
officials when
And
they
I'm going to
ask
show you
you
the
Yeah.
top-down view here in just a second. But
And if you
guys,
have any questions
please
about
be
what
careful,
evacuation
especially if you're in
zone
Florida.
in,
We have a lot of
if you
friends in
need to
Florida.
go and or where
You
you
know,
need
we
to
have
go,
some mods
go
in
to
Florida. So please send them your love, guys. As you can see, this is just absolutely insane.
There are plenty of charities that can be donated to assist as
Mhm.
well. And for again, if there's anybody you know going through it, please get in contact with them.
Exactly.
Check up on them before, after. Hell, maybe you live in a neighboring state that can even offer some shelter. That goes a long way.
Really, really does, guys. Just again, this is such a horrible situation for so many people. So, you know, just keep everybody in your hearts and your mind because it's a tough situation all around. Very tough situation, guys. So, send your love to everybody. And there are a lot of charities, like Yomi said, which is great. So obviously keep that in mind if you do want to donate and help people out. So, pretty crazy
I
stuff,
think
chat.
the best thing we can say is at least a lot of folks have a lot of time. Like we know what's coming, so
Right.
yo, get your GTFO bag and please.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
I know they've like evacuated a lot of Tampa and a lot of places that, you know,
Oh, gosh.
they've had plenty of time, so that's the good thing. But, you know, guys, just stay safe. I'm hoping the best, and you know, let us know if you're going through it and if you're doing all right. You know, we care about you because
Yeah.
that's rough. That's super rough. So, absolutely
Our
crazy.
VODs will be there. Don't
Yeah,
worry about us.
exactly. Exactly. Well, first up, chat, I do want to talk about a little bit of corporate Vtuber news. So let's check out Ninja Sanji. Yeah, I know you're all gonna say
Oh, I
boo.
thought I smelled something.
Yep.
Mm.
I want to talk a second about a video that Mint recently, or at least well on her streams, was addressing a lot of stuff about Ninja Sanji, in their 3D restrictions. So guys, let's go take a look at what Mint had to say about
Next
Ninja
part of the
Sanji's 3D
news.
rules.
Man, I love you, baby.
Apparently, it was very, very strict. I don't know what it was.
Saved the day. Thank you, my beloved chicken waifu. I love
Chicken
it. What's your
waifu.
number one Wawa costume? My number one Wawa.
I love
costume
Kiara.
Probably would have been the summer
Same.
costume until her like night
Oh.
outfit. I love that one so much.
Ah!
The night outfit was
outfit
awesome.
Oh, the exercise outfit. Oh my gosh.
The exercise outfit.
The exercise outfit. That was like...
Yo, thank you, Pachi, for the dono.
Whew.
I appreciate you.
Everybody's seen the 3D. I'm so glad that she could use that. That she could use that like.
Girl, I
sound.
feel you, Saint. I feel you.
like, I don't know. I feel like with some like corporate company, like some companies, they can be kind of strict on like.
Some corporate
Hmm.
companies. Some corporate
Hmm.
companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about
type
there?
of fan models are
wonder.
allowed and
That's
stuff
so
like
funny.
That. So that's why you see like a lot of corporate VTubers using like chibi 3D models and stuff. And like,
Right, oh, the chibi 3Ds. Yeah, I was gonna
so
say.
Really happy that they
Right.
allowed her to use it.
They allowed her like a
Secretly
full like
management wanted
model,
to see her
right?
in it too. I don't know how
Mm.
it works in.
I don't know,
Holo.
that
I know
that
for, like,
Kiara was
maybe
absolutely
other
serving
companies, it's like
in
a
her newest,
special- it's like a-
video,
you have to, like,
Mirage.
earn the
Like holy crap,
Oh.
yeah, she killed it.
kind of deal.
Like,
Yeah,
I
so if
am-
they're just like, if you, like,
I'm
wanna
a
use different
sucker.
outfit for a 3D,
Don't
you
words.
gotta pay
I'm a sucker for like the scale. For like, you know, the tight, the no, listen.
I
Like,
can.
'cause I've said
Like,
this
I mean, I'm
before.
the same way when it comes
Words
to
are
Kiara.
hard.
Don't feel bad, Yomi.
Words are hard. Time scramble doesn't travel my brain. Listen.
No, say what's in your heart. Say it. Say it with your chest out, Yomi.
Smash. Next question.
I love it here so much. I love it here so much.
You know,
Look, I'm a mix of science,
other
sussy, and
models
silly. You know
that
me.
do similar
I will
I love
wear
it.
my heart on my sleeve and my
outfits
booba.
is the real thing unless it's cheap.
I love it.
You know? From what I've heard.
Yeah,
From
so
what
they
I've
did
heard.
try to keep it
Allegedly.
chibi because they have a lot of restrictions on stuff. In Ninja Sanji, it's kind of disappointing because I feel like when you look at some of the other models,
What's another word to not get
again,
sued?
I really feel like Hololive really
Minecraft.
cooks.
There we go. Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, that's the word I would not leave.
I still remember when, like, the
Hypothetically is
first
the word I
gen
was-
with Hollow Myth, when they got their first outfits. It was
Right,
reserved
right.
well. It was well enough in being reserved how it was, but it still really presented them in such a unique and showing sort of way, and it's gradually grown to where they have not been afraid to show more things. See,
Yeah, absolutely.
Dad, as we know, how they got the bunny suit thing going.
Right?
Callie, or if you guys don't know the joke, or yeah, Kiara obviously with her fitness outfit. It's or I think like Pecco, didn't Pecco do something like last year or so where it was just like straight up like without the coat, like full bunny only, and she was taking
I don't
very
remember,
provocative
but
angles.
I do know that we've seen a lot more, at least in Hololive, with more expression in models. Whereas Ninja Sanji is very much
Yes.
like, they're very more conservative about it. Like, they allow the chibi stuff in 3D, but a lot of it is very reserved. And even like when they have a lot of like live concerts, right? The models don't even look that great. It's funny that you bring
Very
that up.
demure, very mindful.
Very mindful. It's funny you bring that up because we're not even the only ones to talk about that. Coefficient actually even brought this up on his stream chat, talking about the differences between Ninja Sanji and Hololive. So let's take a look here at the clip. I thought it was very good, and Ko really has, you know, we love Ko around here. He's a fantastic streamer, but I feel like what he had to say is very accurate.
Only time that I will say this, because I don't want to dive into it too much or bring up a lot of bullshit, but the comparison with models between Hollow and Niji, it's just so, it's night and day. Night and day. I cannot believe like how good and how hard Hololive works for their models. And it's funny because I feel like that's one of the most important features when it comes to this industry. And you can tell that Niji definitely lacks in that department. And that should be something that they should be improving on. And it would show that they care about the talent and they care about the image. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. And this is just, hopefully Niji can turn a new leaf in the future. And I think that's definitely one of the things that they should improve upon. Today's video.
Yeah, I really agree with Ko's take there. So it's just like, it really feels like Hollow is just like pushing past where Niji is. In such a big way, like with the quality, just everything that goes into stuff. So I definitely 100% agree with what Ko had to say on it. What do you think, Yomi?
I think the biggest thing for me, listen, I've always had issues when it comes to censorship. I really am big on just freedom of expression, letting us show what we're able to do.
Right.
I think that Hololive has been piloted away a lot more, and it's this issue that I'm just really get like very worried about for the future. Where you cover a little bit, you cover a lot. You end up finding that one little step, that next step, and then you're just gonna keep on losing. So the fact that they're kind of going backwards, or I mean, Hololive is instead going the other way. We're like, hey, we're gonna actually show a little bit more through each one of our streams and like get a little bit pushed forward without going too far. I think that's been handling things a lot better, in my opinion. Because I just don't like where we've been going and reserving so much. I mean, look at the Twitch situation. That's something we'll cover later. Ooh.
Oh yeah. I think unfortunately, like Ninja Sanji's is very conservative, which is okay mindset to have. But I think Hololive better understands what the industry is about. They're willing to give like a little bit of fan service, and I think fan service is okay, right, chat? I mean, it's a very normal thing in the anime culture. Why can't it be in VTubing, right? A bunch of VTubers already do that anyway, especially in the indie sphere. I really don't see a problem with it as far as it goes with the corporate side of stuff. Like, I think it's just better understanding your audience, and that's the biggest difference between Hololive. We see it time and time again. Hololive is willing to understand where their audience stands and what they want, and they're willing to create talents. They're creating policies, a business mindset that supports servicing what the fans want. Whereas Ninja Sanji is very much just not that way. It's very much just it's cold. It's very just push forward no matter what. And you see the differences in their business mindsets, just about everything. And I think it really shows in a big, big way.
I think as soon as Hololive allowed things like Gura saying, "What, you afraid of a 4-letter word?" when they meant the lolly one,
Right,
or
right.
Marine just going like, "I'm horny," and stuff like that. Like, they get it. They let them. Let them express themselves. And
Exactly.
I agree. It's every space should have its own space. You know, if Niji wants to be more reserved, good. That is a place where you can be for that sort of thing. It's why I have an alternative Twitter for my spicy stuff, because I know my audience doesn't just want to see that like on the main stuff. You should be different areas for different preferences. Me, I grew up with the 90s fan service anime kind of stuff. And I'm reminded to this day that games like Nikke, which is current, is actually rated for 14. So hey.
Wait, what? What? I didn't know that.
Nikke is rated T for teen. Meanwhile, so is
that.
Genshin, which has to cover up everything. Figure that one out first. That's a Niji Saji Hololive right there.
That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. I did not know that. What's up, X? How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I literally had no idea that.
Hey.
I literally thought it was like an 18-up game.
Yeah, no, Nikke is.
Wow, that's wild.
Neptune just said it right. Yeah, it's 14 and up. It's like, it's because that's how things has always been, and the real reason Genshin is. Yeah, I'm going off on a tangent. I will stop.
That is a whole censorship issue, which would be interesting to talk about. Like, I did not know that. Yeah, I genuinely did not know that. Thank you for telling. That's very interesting, actually. Yeah, Genshin is 18 years old.
I'm very passionate on letting people express, with like say their models and everything like that. Which again, going back to Hololive, gosh, it's really good that they haven't gone in the opposite direction. I started off with liking what they liked. I mean, one of the first models I saw from them was Roboco's. Roboco would not get away with what they have on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this right side of her and left side, like outside of the sides of her legs are just exposed, and this is like, and then a sweatshirt on top. It's adorable.
Yep. Well, I think overall, like, just to throw my opinion in there, I think less censorship is a good thing, right? I think people should be able to express themselves the way that they want to. I think looking back at how Ninja Sanji treated Doki's past life as well, obviously they were very much controlling, very censored a lot of the things that they allowed her to do. I think pretty much categorically and historically, we understand that Ninja Sanji has never been very supportive of freedom of expression, right? Whereas Hololive is just, looking at their actions and the way they let people do stuff. They're very much in support of that. Yeah, or just the way they treat their talents overall. So true. So overall, chat, less censorship is a better thing. We're seeing a lot of YouTube censorship against ASMR. We're seeing a lot of a crackdown against adult type of content and creators across Patreon, across all kinds of stuff, right, chat? So I think it's very important to remember that this stuff is going on. More censorship is happening. So sometimes it does need to be pushed back against, because the more you stifle creation, the less we're going to have creativity, right? There's going to be less creators out there. There's less artists, musicians, things like that. And that's always a bad thing in the end. And that leads into AI, and I'm not going to get into that, but...
And there's a very important asterisk about this, and I want people to always remember. It's not just, just let it all out, let people... No. We do want rules there. We do want people to be like, hey, this, while still like rated T for teen or this or that, there is... mild sexual themes, or there is tobacco use. There's like, we do want the warnings and stuff there. But the problem is people don't let their, say their kids read those stuff. Like, I remember working at a game store. I was like, can I get my 8-year-old Grand Theft Auto? It's like,
no,
you read about it, right? It's more of, it's like bad parenting kind of stuff, and that's a whole other subject. But we do want the freedom of expression. I think what needs to be upped more is the warnings rather than the actual punishment. Like, let it happen. Let these people express themselves the way they want. but have better coverage, like how Twitch started censoring their thumbnails for 18 plus streams. Good stuff like that. Lets the 18 plus or adult themed streams still be out there, but protect people who are underage from being exposed to it, so we adults can enjoy more of our space.
I think Locust had a good question. Is it possible there's a
Oh,
third
yes,
party
please.
asking for the censorship, aka credit card overlords and advertisers? Yes, that's actually where most of the push is coming from when it comes to censorship. It's coming from advertisers. It's coming from the credit card overlords, and that was a big reason why Patreon got really kind of, a big crackdown on a lot of stuff. That's absolutely true, and it really sucks overall. Very crazy. But I got a little bit more news here about Ninja Sanji. Kind of an interesting collab going on. Ninja Sanji collabing with Street Fighter 6. That is right. So there is a lot of new product out there at the, of course, the Capcom Online store that you can go and check out. Now, look, I know HoloLive's been cooking on the collabs, but I got to give Ninja Sanji credit where credit's due. This is actually a pretty cool collab. I will give him credit on this one. Yes, it is.
I need a blush.
It's so cute.
Just make sure Niji Sanji doesn't discover Cammy's default leotard outfit. Otherwise, they'll blow a gasket.
Oh God, yeah, they'll lose it. They'll lose it. God forbid they actually look into Jury's moveset.
Wait, they're letting Naraka be Jury? It's time to free the feet.
The feet.
Yeah.
Oh, not the feet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, at least it's in Japan, right? Oh my goodness. But really cool collab. I want to tell you guys about, so pretty nice. Of course, in other news, guys, we're gonna move on down to put the feet away. We're gonna talk about HoloLive here for a second. On HoloLive, of course, absolutely cooking with the new Ina and Hako's cover of Bling Bang Bang Born that they just released.
I love
So
this song.
I know, that's such a good song. I like when they do collabs together. I think it's cool.
Yes! All the animations peak. It matches perfectly. This is so cute.
I love this song. It's so catchy.
Oh my god, I brainwormed this for like 2 hours like last week.
I love that. You ever get addicted to a song, you just listen to it over and over and over and over?
Sweetie, me every day. I'll do that even with ASMR when it's not music.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to show you a song I've been listening to.
Show us our best dance emotes, do it. Show that face.
It slaps so hard.
It does.
I love it. So guys, go check out that full cover. I believe this one is over on Ina's channel. Yeah, it's over on Ina's channel. So really, really nice. Go check it out, chat. I'm going to show you what song I've been addicted to. Are you ready?
Oh, please. Yes.
I made a meme with this yesterday. But I'm going to play
scared.
the beginning of the song because it sounds like an ending to a JoJo episode. It's so funny. Just listen to this for like 1 second.
Is this Elara's bedroom music?
I just lost my dog.
Oh, never mind.
Get right in the field, I had to make a back. Until you lost your soul, I could take it back.
What kind of bedroom music is this?
With my brother. Wanna be with you forever for my goals.
Oh, hey, baby. I just lost my dog. Well, now I'm
Literally exactly Mizu. It'd be like an episode where they kill like half the cast. Somebody like explodes, and then just right at the end of the episode, they just play this. I'm like, what the fuck? As soon as I heard it, I was like, oh my god, I have to make a meme about it. Oh my god.
This is the song that plays at the ending credits of Full Metal Alchemist after the dog incident.
Oh my, no,
I did just lose my dog.
I just lost my dog.
And my daughter.
Oh, that is horrible. How can you do this? You get off my stream. Oh no! Oh no!
How could this happen
no.
to me?
And
Ah.
what the? No.
Sips
my God,
tea slowly.
Okay, look, Full Metal was like, I guess I watched it kind of like when I was younger.
Yeah.
I remember crying
Or-
so hard as a little girl at that part. I was crying. I was like, no.
Ah.
It was
We
so
started
sad.
rewatching it on my Discord. I have never heard more people in a call start sobbing all at once.
Oh
it
my
was
God,
just a
it's so
gross pile
sad.
of all of us nerds losing it.
It is so sad. Oh my God, I've been catching up on My Hero, and
Ooh.
oh my God, I got hit in the feels the other day. I was like, oh no. I can't spoil anything, so I won't spoil anything.
Okay, question. Favorite My Hero character? Go.
Oh, easy. Star and Stripe. I love
Yeah,
Star and
nice
Stripe.
one!
Star and Stripe is the best. I love her so much. Of course, you don't get as much of like her like story in the anime, but in the manga, oh my God, they like really flesh her out. I love her so much.
Yeah. So what you're saying is, you need to meet Common America at some point.
So what I'm hearing, guys, is Dobby's a little bitch.
Damn.
Just
yeah.
like Deku. Just like Deku.
I gotta be stronger, everybody. I'll try my best for the entire world. If I can't make it, then, oh, I don't know. I don't think the rest will ever be able to rely on me again.
Yomi, just wait. You know the ending of My Hero? Like, are you familiar with what happens at the end of the manga?
I did. I still don't know how to feel about it.
It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil, but it's so bad.
It wasn't like Game of Thrones levels of like ways of finishing something, but like, man, I don't know. I'm still reeling from the whole thing, and that it makes me sad when that kind of happens. Oh well.
Yeah, I hate that too when they give it like a bad ending, but I'm not gonna spoil anything, chat. I'm gonna let everybody spoil it. Let's keep talking about some Hololive stuff because that's a lot more fun than My Hero Academia. And I know we're talking about Kiara and Mirage. Well, Kiara actually addressed, of course, in newest music video,
And they
talking about was the press for moment on purpose, chat. Let's see what Kiara had to say about it.
Oh.
And then we go like, whoosh.
You know what
And
the
then,
press
see,
for is,
I like
right?
this
Yumi?
in the music video.
Okay, all right.
4 moments, but it's not like keep on saying but. So the choreographers didn't think of this, but it kind of fell right into the press 4 timing, the 25% timing.
It
The
literally
moment when I
fell
kind of like
perfectly
go
into
down,
it.
like drop it.
Everybody
like
just
it's
kept
hot,
hitting press
became the
4.
press 4 moment, but it's not like the choreographers didn't try to create the press 4.
Everyone
I
gets the
love
four in
it.
chat.
In the music video, I'm doing this alone, but the point here of the choreography
I
that
love
I
it
really
so
like
much.
is that I have to like move really fast from one side to the other side while making these poses that the girls are then like taking at the same time right behind me. So look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last pose is just me on my own. But yeah, you didn't realize, yeah. 'Cause
I'm still
also in the
pressing
music video,
4
this is me
actively
on
right
the,
now.
On the stairs there
Same.
doing that. And the second to last pose is like me kind of bending down, and that became the press 4 moment. Just because originally
I mean,
Kana-ubu in the first
it's
draft
very
did
understandable.
have an emphasized press 4 moment.
Four.
I asked if any number could be used this time to create such a thing again, because you guys will try it out, and if there's nothing, you guys will be sad. And I think it's like a
Yomi, I'm
funny
actually
meme.
considering next time I make like a music video, I'm gonna try to line up my press 4 moment.
That will bring.
I'm gonna do my
more
absolute best,
interest,
like,
and
it's
we'll
just
bring
straight
them
up
to the
just,
music
like,
video to try it out.
Boobs,
and
like,
it's just
covering
supposed
the
to be kind of
entire
fun.
screen.
I was
So
gonna
I
say
think
you're not
it's
gonna use a dump truck
marketing
though. You're gonna
strategy,
use the
you know?
front load. I
So
get
I
it.
wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah.
recreate it, and I didn't care which number it would be. But
It's not a
perfectly
dump truck, it's a
coincidentally, I
forklift.
say I wanted this
I
to
love
happen,
it.
but the
I'm gonna
choreo
use that.
coincidentally offered a perfect solution to it. That was not on purpose, but making it happen
I love
again.
Kiara.
That was a
So
happy
this video
accident.
was, yeah, more or less.
She's
on
really been open to letting. I think she's been one of the bigger advocates of letting things push forward a little bit like this.
Absolutely. She's all about freedom of expression, and I love that. Kiara's just a
Exactly.
good bean. But that's what happened,
If it's
chat.
not her, it's Ollie yelling about drooling over all the girls.
Yes.
Ollie, my
So
Yoshi.
true. So true. I love this this happened to line up with a press for moment. So if everybody does not watch the Mirage music video, please, dear God, go watch it. you will
Yes, give
you will
them
be
support.
graciously rewarded with plenty of chimkin booty.
As soon as I say Chimkin Booty, I just go into Doki Burbo.
Yeah, seriously, exactly. So good. Yeah, Cozy gets it. Cozy gets it.
Yeah,
Oh my
Cozy,
goodness.
so good. Hi, Cozy.
I remember the first time I heard of Kiara when I was a fan of their death in the hospital. Was thanking her for making her last moment special. I remember that. That was so sweet. That was so sweet. See, that's why I love
remember
Kiara.
that
Like
well, yeah.
she will do anything like that for a fan. You know what I mean?
I think
Unlike
it says
Sniper
a lot
Wolf.
too. Where oh my god, where a lot of times the streamers who are the most like expressive of themselves or open to, again, we talk like fan service or whatever, or just wanting to really be themselves fully, like those tend to also be the ones who are the most empathetic. Not that I'm saying others are not, but you just, I don't know, I seem to notice that nice connection. I mentioned Ollie before. Like I've seen how Ollie is really, really open at times too, where Kiara, we've seen her really break down with it too. Or even those who put on that like firmer facade, like Crony. Like Crony has her slightly sarcastic and a little above kind of at times, but she's also the one's like the most actually vulnerable. I don't know, it just really gets me in such a good way.
Anybody that's in Hololive, I really feel like I don't have any bad experiences with them. I really
Same.
like everything that they stand for. I'm a Hololive simp. I've already said this like a million times, but I'm definitely a Hololive simp. So lots of love to Kiara here. On our newest Mirage project, chat. On other news, I do want to talk about the upcoming event.
I spoke with Ali a couple times. She really she will drool at the drop of a hat. There's some of my images. There's a picture of her sitting on me. That's all I need to say.
Oh my god.
She retweeted the hell out of that.
Ollie is chat as a VTuber. That is the truest thing I've ever read. That is so true. I love that so much. But you know what else you're gonna love, guys? Is the Broken Promise, which is the 3D musical by Hololive, coming up in December. So let's take a look at the trailer. I'm so excited for this.
Vibrate intensely.
Hey, Yosio, how are you?
Over the world. Whispers echo of the Dark Lord.
God,
whose
those other animations.
insidious grip on the realm is marked by insatiable lust, twisted jealousy, ravenous greed, unrelenting
Ravenous greed.
and
I feel like it's like the sort of a Disney
Ravenous.
villain. I love this.
a group of adventurers rose to face this threat with hidden
I don't know why, but
wishes
the
of
animation
secrets
style reminds
and
me of Powerpuff
shadows
Girls.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
So are you the Chemical X?
Oh, you know, my Chemical X was just boob. You know, they're like, but they added too much of boobs. And it's just like, no.
Sugar, spice, and everything.
Yomi, you're not supposed to be 5'2" with 34 triple D. That is not okay. It's not okay, Yomi.
I want to be a short stack.
No, you don't.
Say that to every one of the goblin VTuber. Yeah, you are.
No, you don't.
Wait, I'm confirmed
It's
to be taller
horrible.
than you.
It's horrible. It's horrible. But anyway, guys, this isn't horrible and this looks awesome. I hope you guys are looking forward to The Broken Promise coming up very soon. And of course, when it happens, I'll be there to report on it, as always.
God, they always know how to hype up that animation alone. Ah!
It's so good. I'm gonna skip down to the last one there under Hololive. So Holo Promise, all the talents actually appeared recently in Shinjuku, Tokyo. Well, full video ads for the first anniversary. So let's take a look, guys. I just love when like VTubers like permeate like the IRL space. It just makes my heart so happy.
It does. VTubers are real.
Exactly.
It makes me think like in New York when you can get on that one like thing in Times Square for like 15
Yeah.
seconds or so.
For like Fifi and Evanito and all of them.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Chat, we
I
gotta get
remember that.
Elara in Times Square. We have to get
Oh my
Elara
God,
on this
please
Times Square
no.
thing.
Please no, I'll get banned
Okay,
everywhere.
fine. Just these will be there.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, your hips, and banned. So very exciting, chat. VTubers are real. We're out there in the real world,
VTubers are
chat. We're real people. Now, kind of breaking
not.
news that I want to discuss a little bit with you today, Yomi. I'm not sure for the reason why. I did hear something from somebody in chat, so maybe this is actually the reason why. But this is kind of more breaking news, guys. Coming from Ina. Ina actually tweeting out this morning. Unfortunately, she is having some actually big issues here, very much affecting her content. So Ina tweeting out, "Hi guys, have a bit of bad news. I really tried and I really fought for it. But due to the company's internal logistical issues, I will not be able to post on social media, stream, etc. until further notice."
Oh no.
I don't know what that means, but I do have a thought here. There were a lot of things I was planning, a lot of things I was participating in, but I'm most likely have to cancel everything for the time being. I'm really upset there's nothing I can do right now. I can't give you a more detailed explanation in a moment. Hopefully be able to talk again once I fly home sometime next week. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I think her having to fly home, by what I've heard from a couple of people, is it seems like it's probably a visa issue.
That could make sense. Because, I mean, sure, Ame left not that long ago. Kind of. There is some, obviously, she's still, like, somewhat semi-apart. But I don't think there's any, like, trouble in paradise. I don't think that there's
Right. Nothing
something
like
with...
that.
Yeah, like, she loves it there, as far as we know, as far as they present it. But, it's probably something on the financial or the visa. We don't have all the details, so... Assumptions. These are only assumptions and deductions. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, we have to clarify that, by the way, sometimes. But yeah, it does look like it does look like potentially a visa issue. I do know that Japan has, like you said, Foxfire, extremely strict visa rules. So she's saying she has to fly home sometime next week. That's very unfortunate. I know that HoloLive is probably very upset by that. Obviously, I'm sure that, looking at HoloLive, they're a very responsible company. Something has happened to the point where this has caused the issue. So let's actually look at what Holo had to say about what happened, chat. So HoloLive did tweet out about it. Get it? So do you want to read it? Yeah, you want to read it, Yomi?
Sure.
I'll let you read it. You got this.
So, as Ina has mentioned, we are working to fix some unforeseen logistical issues.
Attention, everyone. The talents suck. It's all their fault. Like, at least they're like, hey, like, we're telling you what's going on. We're sorry for, what's happening, and things will run as normal soon. And obviously, all the details will be put out there in the future. So, very PR friendly. It's a good statement. And I'm just hoping that. Oh my God, no.
What you're saying is we're not going to see one of these.
Right. Unfortunately, chat. Ina is negligible, and no, I'm just kidding. But it looks like, guys, everything is gonna be fixed at Ina soon, and we are really, really hoping the best for her. That's so unfortunate, though, to have to literally stop your VTubing career, because just internal issues like that.
I think the fact that we're hearing it here first, rather than anywhere in a stream, anywhere being leaked out or anything like that, I think that this is something that really happened just within the last 24 hours, and they're trying to inform us because they do try to be pretty transparent on most things. So I'm not gonna try to sound like a stan or a simp here, even though we both are. But hey, I think they're doing their best.
I think they are too. So hoping the best for Ina, guys. Send her your support. Give her a little comment on her Twitter and just, show her some love. She did say, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll talk to you guys sometime next week. So really reaffirming, hey, I'm not leaving Holo or anything. I know a lot of people are very worried. of course, with Amelia recently, but she's not going into our chat. Just unfortunately, from what I'm surmising, it looks like a visa issue. So we'll see what happens, chat.
Real talk, just having that one thing right there. Of, hey, it's like you're not in trouble, but we need to talk.
Yeah. You know,
God,
I'm not
it's an
mad.
anxiety fixer.
I'm not mad, Yomi. I'm just disappointed. That's actually worse. That's actually worse. What's up, Mari? How are you? Oh my goodness.
We gotta get our friendship Toby back.
Oh
man.
yeah, we gotta protect our friendship. Thank you. So guys, let's go.
Bond us together.
So guys, let's go take it over with B Shoujo. And B Shoujo has a little bit to talk about Hinya. Now I'm sure that you know this, Yomi, but if you don't know, Hinya has been sick for quite a long time. She's been fighting COVID, and she's just. I mean, she hasn't streamed for almost, what, 2 months now, chat?
2 months
I mean, it's been a long time.
Massive comfort, at least, was saw where it was like 2 weeks ago. Zentreya posted a screenshot of her talking with Henya, like on Discord. And they're even like being a little silly. She's like, don't worry, she's still okay. We like that. We genuinely like, we don't need to know their entire personal life. We don't need all the details. Just as like, hey, knock, knock. We're still okay.
Yeah, you're doing okay.
Give us more
That's all
time.
that matters.
Yeah.
It was really cool. All the other girls in Vshoujo did confirm she's getting better. And of course, they miss her. So let's take a look at the clips, guys. Pretty much everybody speaks about Hinya here, which is really nice because I miss her too. So here, of course, is that screenshot you were talking about. The one with
Yeah, actually, this is the exact one. Don't worry, she's doing okay. Yeah.
I love you. If you ever
I love that
hang
so
out
much.
in game, let me know, Angel. Offline.
Hug mom.
I know 2 months COVID taking me
Kisses.
down.
We love and miss you.
I mean,
She said,
it's-
thank you, Matara. I miss you too. I hope you had so much
It
fun
sucks.
at convention, Dayo. Henya has spoken. She exists.
She's
alive. Henya is alive. Real,
I miss her.
not clickbait. She
I
has
miss
not
her
been
too.
possessed by
She's
the
not
warp.
possessed.
She has not been possessed by the warp. Henya lives.
Miss Henya. She's getting better. Don't worry. Henya's doing well.
This is
I've been
this is
checking in and
important for
everything.
people to hear.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, so cute.
Long COVID can suck a fat one.
So
Please let
true.
our kettle get better soon. Cheer 300.
Matara's growing bad list.
Everybody's like, no.
Recommended. I miss her.
Bring her back.
Oh, that's so sad.
That's
I'm glad that she like ended up messaging her.
Same, Zen.
It's so sad.
Same.
I love when you see gen mates or
miss
just
her.
agencies
No,
like
I
we're all
miss her, Jen, but
friends.
it's
We
about
care.
Henya.
Yeah, Vshoujo's so tight knit too.
Yeah.
I'm not crying, you are.
Okay, chat said they miss you too. There we go.
Swearing.
I-
like-
Imagine getting a message in your Discord. Chat misses you.
Yeah, nowhere. Yeah, check my-
That'd be crazy.
Yep.
I miss my Henya chat.
Yup.
I miss my Hinya.
Yeah.
I miss my Hinya.
Holy smokes!
Henya
I
said,
forgot
"I
she
miss you
goes off
too."
like a sailor.
Aww, it's Hinya's like, I miss you
She
too.
said she missed me. Don't get in your head, chat.
Yeah, not you,
She said
chat.
that to me.
Yes, it is her, not you,
It's me,
chat.
too.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Yeah, I do. I miss her screaming Zen as well. So anyway, chat does look like Hinya is okay. I know a lot of people are worried, but she'll be back soon. She's healing up, and we will wait for our favorite kettle with great anticipation.
Yeah, patience is key. Again, the communication goes a long way. We are technically like we're not obligated, like the Gura situation where it was just no communication. We're not really obligated, but this is always nice. And
Exactly,
our heart
it
does
is.
go out. We just hope for the best.
I'm just
Yeah,
hoping
maybe
she
maybe
feels
in a
better.
week.
I'm just hoping she feels better. Guys, in other news, let's go check in here with Iron Mouse. And Iron Mouse actually recently just did an interview with Complex. And it was a really great interview. She actually, it was cool that Complex asked her a few questions. And they actually acknowledged, I can't believe I'm about to say this, chat, but they actually acknowledged that Iron Mouse is not AI. I can't believe it.
Can you believe it? It's a
I
dream
can't
come
believe it.
true.
I can't believe it, chat. But that's right.
It's almost as real as Alarbies. I can't believe it.
That's not real. Shut up. So, guys, I will link you to this particular article if you want to take a look. It's actually a really great interview, a wonderful interview. They talked about a lot of misconceptions around VTubers. They talked a lot about, of course, Iron Mouse talking about like Aiden Ross. And the thing I wanted to mention about this the most is I think it's really interesting that there's this thought process about, oh, well, we don't know who you are, so you're not important. And Iron Mouse kind of addressing that, saying, you know, I've been around for a long time. You know, founding member of VShojo. You know, I was in a call with Aiden Ross. How does he not remember who I am? So, a really good interview. Go check it out.
I have to check this out too. I actually wasn't aware of this.
Yeah, it literally just it happened a few days ago. I missed it. I think Aya sent it over to me, but it was a really good interview overall. So, I certainly go check it out, guys. What's up, Joshua?
It feels like for every blowback we have against VTubing, we get a victory to kind of like counter it. It's really been a roller coaster this last month. Oh my god.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been crazy. It's been crazy everywhere. So, but some more good news coming here from Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse tuning up. Holy fluff! I've been 4 paws deep in investigating who sabotaged the Battle Cats 10th anniversary celebration. Join me as I try to catch a culprit and download the game Meow. Let's go take a look at the ad here that she put out.
I didn't know it's 10 years old. I feel so old.
If you haven't heard, I've been working really hard on a very important investigation. I've been trying to figure out who's the culprit sabotaging the Battle Cats 10th anniversary celebrations. I'm on
Okay, I must play Battle. I've never played Battle Cats, but I must play now.
Same. Same.
Super sus right now, and I've been keeping my eyes peeled for all the clues we found.
This is targeted advertising.
Don't you worry, I'll stop the saboteur and dive into
This is targeted advertising.
Oh my god, what are some of these? I didn't play this now.
Okay, I need to play this immediately.
Let us prepare for war.
I need to play this immediately.
It is I.
Like silly fun, guys. So there's what is going on with Iron Mouse, and it looks like she streamed that yesterday. Dang it, I missed it. Oh well. I'll go
Well,
watch
a second
the
ago, I'm
VOD.
gonna ask for a sponsor now.
Yeah, please, Battle Cat, sponsor me. Please, Battle Cats.
Yomi, I will never play a gacha game again. I'm done with mobile stuff. So you heard about this anime cat game? Sign me the up!
That sounds about right. What's it, Ouija?
Yeah.
How are you? ADHD.
Ouija, hi! Good to see you, sweetie.
Good to see you. Welcome in. So, guys, interesting concert coming up here. We actually have Susie from HoloLive and Ryu from Ninja Sanji will actually both be performing at Countdown Japan, guys. I don't think it's not very common that we see a lot of these multi-agencies mix their talents into something. So it's kind of nice to see it. I mean, Creepy Nuts is going to be there as well. Lots of big names as part of Countdown Japan. So really cool, chat. And of course, I will report on it as it happens a little bit later in the year.
I don't really often see like agencies actually get a chance to mix things like that. Holy smokes!
Yeah,
wait,
definitely.
Is the world
They
healing?
normally don't let them. They normally don't like have like, you know, a lot of that crossover in the same place. But it might be completely separated, so they might be a little bit more willing to do it. But nonetheless, really cool event, chat. So be
It's
on the
that
lookout
rare
for
moment
that.
when a game releases and you see it release on multiple consoles. Wait! The corporation Ninja Sanji, V Sojo, and HoloLive are Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo.
Oh my god, they're the Triforce! They're the Triforce! I mean, Ninja Sanji is definitely not the Triforce of Wisdom. But, you know, don't worry about that.
Oh my god, so which one is which is the question.
That is crazy.
I'm keeping that in my pocket. It makes sense.
It does
The
make
rare
sense.
chance they get together when it is basically when a game releases on all platforms. That's not a sports game. Yeah.
That's so true. That's so true. I love that. I love that. Holy gracious. I'm gonna remember that forever. That is perfect.
It's Google Stadia. Apologies, son of a bitch.
Not Stadia.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I haven't heard that since Yongya covered it. Oh my god.
Google Stadia, no fucking way. You know, I feel like it was like a good idea, but the worst execution ever. Oh, that's
yeah.
so sad.
I
That is
agree.
so
I agree.
sad.
We need we need things to work, but God. Okay. Ooh, Mythic Tower. Hello.
Yeah, but at least we got some good news here. Coming from one of my Oshis, we just signed a star. Literally, everybody, please welcome Vienna to the Mythic team. Vienna did leave her original sponsors, and now she signed a Mythic, so congratulations to her.
Yeah. Oh my
Very
gosh,
nice.
I've been seeing a
Nine
lot of cool
Sanji
names
is
with them.
worse
Like
than the stadium.
Arigomu
It's
got
the
with him
end
recently,
game.
and didn't was it Meat that got with him recently too?
Pete got with them. Ari got with Mythic. Rima got with Mythic.
Right,
a lot
Rima!
of people
Oh,
got
we
with
love-
Mythic as well. So they're certainly picking up a lot of talents out here, chat. Quickly becoming yeah, Kokui, Olivia Monroe. Absolutely, thank
which,
you,
by the
Bingo, for
way,
adding that.
Big happy birthday to Rima. Mhm.
Yes, happy late birthday to Rima. She's such a good friend. I love her so much.
She is so
we
sweet.
chit chat back and forth about about news sometimes. It's really fun.
I gotta get a chance to contact her and stuff. I've been watching her stuff for a good over a year now. She's kept me in the loop on more past stuff of VTubers, like her coverages.
Right.
And yeah, when I saw you two together, I was like, wait, you mean the person I watch for all the current news and the person I watch for all like the history are actually
Yeah.
friends together? It's a match made in heaven.
This is why I love Rima, because I tell people, like, I only started news about a year ago. Actually,
Yeah.
11 months. And I don't know a lot of the old history of stuff. I really don't. Like, I mean, I saw drama, but I kind of was separated from it. So I watch all of Rima's videos. It really helps me understand, like, kind of, again, the history of VTubing and kind of some of the drama and stuff. It's really nice for me. So that way I can be a little bit more tuned into, what's going on. It's really nice. Yeah, Rima's like the documentaries for VTubers. I love her videos. She does a great
documentaries.
job.
El-ara is the original
I'm waiting for Rima to go.
Xbox with the massive controllers.
The pose.
The massive. Oh my god, the original Xbox controllers are so big. It's crazy. They're huge. They're giant. I think I held one time and like I could barely like fit my thumb to like the stuff. It was so big. My hands are so small. Like I can like
I confirm for tiny
thumbs
hands.
up to it. Yeah, I got those tiny hands, chat. Anyway, let's talk about Face Connect.
Anyway, Vienna. My apologies.
No,
Vienna, you
you're
said
fine.
is like one of your Oshis though, like something you've actually really, really appreciated. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I love Vienna. Vienna actually was
I'll be
one of the
honest.
reasons I started VTubing. Yeah, I really.
No way.
Yeah. She if you don't remember, she was a competitive League of Legends player, and she was one of the first like kind of like esports related like VTubers, and I thought that was so cool. I love that idea.
I'm gonna have to watch more of their stuff. It's, there's only so much time in the world to like get to know all these hosts. I'm like, oh, this one kind of flew past
Oh
my
my
radar.
god, right? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Vienna's fantastic. She's so sweet. Yeah, go
So
check her out.
big
She's a sweetheart.
congratulations, Mythic. I've been hearing plenty of good stuff with Mythic, and I know that they keep their talents like they don't have massive collabs or stuff. It's more like they get a lot of support under the industry, and I think that's a really good method. I know a couple of other groups that do that.
Yeah, it's Asmongold's group, so I think it's smart for him to, he's branching more into the VTuber kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, as much as people hate on Asmon, like, he's a good businessman. He's very smart. I'll give him that. I mean, he might be like have a dirty house, but at least he's smart, So
No. Just don't take a picture of their bathroom.
Yeah. Oh God, not Asmon's house. Oh my goodness. I actually, I kind of know Tectone a little bit. I kind of want to ask him, but like, can I go to Asmon's house? Like, I just want to like walk through. It's like a museum tour, like.
Tectone is a whole other beast too, because I'm not gonna get into a spiral, but knowing that was a guy who went from being homeless to being as successful as he is, like that alone is a huge inspiration to me.
He's a really, I know a lot of people give him shit too, but he's actually a really nice person. Yeah, and I know he's going through it with his dad and everything, so really wishing him some good vibes on that.
At the end of the day, we're all just here to try to support each other. We don't have to agree on everything that people do. We don't have to get into each other's personal lives. But gosh, we're all in the space together. Let's share it. But I digress.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, do you want to read this one, Yomi? We have an update here coming from Face Connect, chat.
Of course you catch me. I'm not gonna sip my coffee. Elara, I'm gonna give myself a heart attack. I am drinking coffee and also gamer subs.
Why are you
Look, the
copying
anime
me,
girl
Yomi?
finds worth
Why are
it.
you copying me?
Wait, really?
So, okay, let me tell you my routine every morning. Every
Sure.
morning, I go downstairs, I make my tea, I make my breakfast, I make a cup of coffee, and I make my gamer subs. So I drink a cup of coffee to wake up, and I
Yeah.
drink gamer subs while I stream during the day to like keep going. So no, I feel that so hard.
She gets it.
Wait, what flavor are you drinking?
Anime Girl 5 because Flork. Well, also on a good cover, and I love orange creamsicle. Yeah.
I haven't had that one yet. I need to try that one. I'm drinking
it's so good.
I'm drinking copium.
Cranberry.
Yes, oh my god, I love copium. It's so good. No, it really just satisfies my that need for tart stuff. You know, use code el-ara 10 for 10% off. Anyway, Mari, I'm addicted to caffeine, girl. I can't do it. I get caffeine headaches if I don't like consume caffeine. It's really bad.
Oh.
It's really, really bad.
You're gonna need like several weeks to wheedle off caffeine a little bit. One point. Oh my god. Yeah, it's called copium. I love their names.
I mean, I've actually been taking less caffeine than I used to overall. But yeah, I've kind of had to dial back a little bit on it. But even still,
You had me fooled
caffeine's
how
what keeps
hyper
me
you
going.
are.
I mean, people wonder how I get so much done. Like, they're like, oh, how do you do this and how do you do that? And I'm like, you want to know? It's caffeine. That's my secret, Cap. I'm always hyped
Remember,
on caffeine.
For every time, chat, where Elara goes, "Ah!" that's because she has to take another sip of gamer subs, and that is the best impression of an Elara freak out I'll ever do. For every time you push her limits.
Wait. What is like the one thing you associate with me? And I swear to God, if you say booba, what is the one thing that you associate with me when it comes to noise? No, when it comes to noise.
Oh, noise! No, well, those... Well, I mean, those can make a noise. I think it actually is what you just did. You literally just did it. It is your wheezing, like, tilting forward, like, sometimes hitting the chair. It's either that or where you really have lost your mind from all the redeems and you shake across the street and you're like, ah! Like a real, like,
oh, you mean
screech.
like when I go,
yeah! It's your mating call.
Gotcha.
It's
It's
the
my
Elara
mating call. That's right, Chad. I pin Ian down to the bed and just scream.
I'm going to isolate that scream one of these days, and I'm going to make it my morning alarm on my phone.
You know, that would really work. I'm surprised Toomsy has already like sound clipped it. I'm really surprised.
Get on it, Toomsy. Get on it.
Yeah, Toomsy. Toomsy's dealing with all that horrible weather. So.
True. Well, actually, you
my
did mention a
goodness.
new voice pack down the line, so hey.
Yes. I do need to make a new one. Yeah, of course, Black Knight. That's how I do. But we get a lot to talk about here with Face Connect, chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you. I'm sorry, keeping this on chat.
No, you're fine. The fact
I'm gonna
that we
let
get to derail each other a lot.
Yomi read this one out.
Ba-ba-da-ba! Phase Connect auditions. The Phase Invaders auditions has been
Elara
finalized.
laughs
Thank you all for
kinda like a
applying.
chihuahua.
Please look forward to meeting the new invaders soon, TM. General auditions for our next generation's talents are also open. Please see link below for more details. Audition form. Oh my gosh!
That's actually crazy,
Face
Chad.
Connect?
So, two big announcements of one thing, right? They finalized auditions for Invaders. Thank you to everybody for applying. But also, chat, they're opening up auditions for their next generation. So this is actually a pretty big deal, guys. I feel like Face Connect is cooking as well. So if you want to apply, go for it. Super duper cool.
Go
What's up,
on
Otaku?
and make those videos. Go research. Okay, no, real talk. Spend 15 minutes on YouTube and just type in like YouTube VTuber auditions. Get some information. Get some advice. Rin Penrose helped me a lot with her shorts and other stuff.
Yes.
don't just hit play. Like, yeah, be yourself, but seriously, research just a little bit. It'll increase your odds.
There's a lot of things that you want to do and say within an audition. I put one of my older auditions up, and I think it's a good kind of representation of just some of the things to cover. But yeah, do your research before you just like actually like apply. The auditions are open here on the Face Connect official website, Troubled. So if you want to go check it out, you can check out the audition form right there.
Yeah. Don't
You
be
do
a
love
clown.
Rain.
Don't just role play.
Yeah, don't just role play. They want to hear you and know about you. In other good news, chat, it's been a week, but Apollo has finally been unbanned from Twitch after her week-long ban, chat.
The sun is no longer eclipsed, even though her thighs probably eclipse it every day.
Oh yeah, seriously. That's probably, unfortunately, with the new rules, I feel like that they used her as an example, and it's really sad.
I'm curious about that because she showed that, but it was with her 3D model in the VR chat category on a beach scene.
What was it?
So,
because was it in VR chat? Because I know she was using water though.
Oh, possibly. We probably should just like swap it to VR chat as a category. But
Yeah,
she was
I
in a
do
beach.
want to talk about that in a bit too, Yomi, because you know, what's stopping me from streaming my VTuber model within a VR chat world screen? Would I technically not be in VR chat? We're gonna talk about that more here in a bit, chat.
Yeah, we got some big things. That's right,
Oh,
Elara
yeah.
didn't start with the biggest news, which is, I mean, we know bigger is best, but goodness gracious.
Yeah, we're about to dive into it here after we finish our corporate news. So let's keep it going here with Ruby. Fortunately, Ruby from Idol Espanol actually tweeting out, somebody tried to break into their apartment during the stream. I'm a bit shaken still, but I'll definitely go report this incident. This is not the first time this individual roams around my building. That is horrible. Horribly scary. Hoping the best for Ruby there. Yeah, that's horrible. That's so scary. People just roaming around your building.
Like, you have your headphones on, half the time you might not know what's going on, especially if they're noise canceling, and you just, like, every time when I'm streaming and I hear like a sudden bang, I'm like, oh, what happened? That's probably my roommate being a jerk, but
Yeah, I get spooked real easily, so that definitely makes sense.
At least,
absolutely crazy.
At least for you, this is why as a streamer, it's actually kind of nice when you have like a pet, because they'll be alert before you if there's like an intruder or something.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Bear is more like the person, like the doggo. She's like, oh, you're breaking into my house? Let me show you where they hide the money. Come on. Like, damn it. She's so nice. She's like the nicest dog in the world. Somebody could like put a gun to her head and she'd be like, so is that a treat? Like, you know, like.
Where the dog treats.
Yeah, she's just so sweet. So she doesn't really bark a lot either, but so I don't know how protected I'd be, but
I'm assuming Ruby
nonetheless.
probably doesn't have anyone like that either, so I hope she's not like living alone or anything like that. At least she's okay.
Yeah, I'm just glad she's okay, but you know, chat, lock those doors, protect yourself. It's a scary world out there sometimes. Very scary world.
Yeah. Hopefully Ruby can do something for herself.
I hope so too. And speaking of Idol, guys, I do have an update for you. I told you I would update you in regards to the shipment of Idol's unshipped products from 2023. I know a lot of people have been wondering about it. Of course, they are pushing an apology here, saying we're sorry, but they are pleased to inform you that we're now being shipment of the remaining products. So all this stuff is going to be pushed out by their partners at Weeby. I know everybody's been waiting for this big update, especially with Idol kind of, being absorbed into Brave Group overall. So good news there, Chad, if you did order some stuff back in 2023.
Oh my gosh, the whole thing it's been massive work on everyone's end when it comes to the Brave Group and Idol merging, or I should say more the absorption. Like, I have a couple friends in Idol, and I mean, well, it's a long story. I can't only say so much, but all I can say is the talents, they're having fun, but God, it's even stressful on them. But they're at least all getting along, from what I hear. All the mixes of it.
Yeah, when we reported on it, it really did seem like a lot of people were, they went the indie route. They seem to be doing okay on their own, or even the ones that are part of Brave now. Like, as the bigger picture, they seem to be doing fine. So I'm very excited for their future. I think I mostly keep up with Rin. And she Rin is killing it. So
Oh my god, we gotta get another 1 million.
yeah, we do. We definitely do. So good news here. Over with Idol. Now, chat. How are you doing, Yomi? Are you good?
Surprisingly, I don't have to go to the bathroom. I'm doing well.
Let's go. So, chat.
I'm double fisting drinks. My bladder's like, nah, we're steel cage today. We're fine.
Yo, same. So, chat. It is that
Thanks for
time
checking.
to break into our main story today. I'm gonna do a little stretch before we really get into it, but chat, we're gonna talk about the newest Twitch updates. And honestly, I have to say, when I first read it, I was speechless. I was absolutely just flabbergasted about some of these changes. Yeah, Yomi, what were your thoughts when you first saw it?
Well, when I first heard it, I absolutely panicked. Because I was like,
yeah, I think most people did.
I just got a new model. What's gonna happen? Well, am I gonna be in trouble? Am I all right? But then, I never leap on stuff right away. I never post about stuff right away. I took some time and I did my research and I was like, all right, still sucks. Not as bad as it sounds. But initial reaction was, I'm doomed.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
That's how it kind of feels. So, chat.
No boobs, no hips, no waist.
It's so strange to me that they focus more on hips, because
Yeah,
I really feel like in like a retrospect, people's chests are objectified and sexualized a lot more than hips. You know what I mean? So like a weird focus for Twitch here.
The issue before I even get into like too deep is I always say that, well, not all the time, but a majority of time when someone is mentioning something is sexual, that it's actually them sexualizing it. Like they're the ones who are actually in the wrong about it. It's like you're now the one looking at my area and getting on talking about it being in a sexual way. Was like, I'm just here doing my thing. That's kind of how I feel about it a bit, if I'm being honest.
I don't know, Dandelion. I really don't get it, but for nobody that knows what we're talking about, let me give you the story here of what's going down, chat.
Yeah.
So first up, this was announced, 2 days ago? I gotta check, 2 days ago now. So the Twitch
2 days ago
tweeting
now,
out,
yeah.
Today we are introducing enforcement notes, additional clarifications and examples within the community guidelines designed to make our rules easier to follow. Now, chat, more transparency is always a good thing. We appreciate that as streamers. We want more clarification. I think that this is great that they are adding more clarification, right? So within this entire article here, they go on to add some notes about self-destructive behavior, which I think is okay, violence and threats, terrorism, use safety, so on and so forth, chat. So some updates that I think were okay. I think there was one that I wanted to point out here that was about like self-destructive behavior. So let's take a look here.
There was one on that too that caught my eye where I thought, yeah, right there, the alcohol consumption one was.
Yeah. So you want to read it?
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, this actually is a new policy here. This is not this part we're about to go on.
Yeah, this is a brand new one.
Is a new one. And it is that we are any of the following activities being sold, which may cause harm from monetary gain, such as subscriptions, bits, tips, etc. So that means even your PayPal and stuff. It is no longer allowed. They are now prohibiting the examples of taking shots of alcohol or subs, or doing the cinnamon challenge for a set amount of bits. The drinking goal streams are not provided that the drinking that takes place is not excessive, and be reasonable to be expected to cause harm. So our examples, which are very common streams, will be more or less drinking streams. Like, I will open this bottle of whatever this sort of alcohol for 100 subscribers. Drinking stream, we hit 50 new subs tonight. This is a common...
That is okay. That is an allowed example, chat.
Yeah, this is a common one. However, the prohibited now ones are where they will down the bottle of alcohol for these subscribers, or take a shot for every 100. So it's
I'm okay
you're
with
allowed
this
to
rule.
drink.
I'll be real, Yomi. I'm okay with
Yeah,
this
I'm-
rule 100%.
I'm confused in some parts of it. I'm glad for things like the cinnamon challenge. Let's go. Let's all the way go back to the
Oh my god.
Tide
oh my
Pods.
God. Yeah. Oh no.
Wait, I'm Tide Pod colored. Shit.
Oh my god, Yomi is the Tide Pod challenge.
No.
All of the souls
I'm-
of people who passed away from the Tide Pod challenge have come together to live inside of Yomi. That's right. Yomi is like a fucking FNAF animatronic. She's got like 500 souls inside of her from all the Tide Pod people.
No.
You're welcome for your new lore story.
You know what? I'm gonna write that down, and we're gonna have a stream where I'm doing my laundry now. Thank you.
So Darkus, I don't think that every time you die, if you die every time and you drink, I think that would be prohibited. Basically, like, if there's like an individual, like, I will take a shot or drink this amount, is not okay. But something more like open where it's like, you know, oh, I'll start drinking as like a stream, or I'll open a bottle, but no set amount I'm going to drink every time. It's okay. It's basically like you're not rewarding directly drinking with bits and subs and stuff like that.
It's an interesting thing because I've seen these streams. It's not my thing, you know. I don't drink at all, actually. I was thinking one of these days I might have my first drink from basically a lot of
Right.
examples, like drinking stream. We hit 100, so yeah, maybe I'll do that. But the problem is with the prohibited examples, or the problem it promotes if people did do these is, folks, if they just keep drinking, they get 100 bits, drink, 100 bits, drink, they could kill themselves.
Yeah, they literally could, guys. The alcohol poisoning.
I know most people are responsible enough as is, and they'll put a cutoff, but you never know what happens after so many of your drinks. It's a complicated road where it should weigh on your responsibility, but you're also not that responsible when you're drunk. It's the same reason why you don't drink and drive.
I think an interesting thing to consider here as well, Yomi, is by
Please.
reading this, I would assume that you could no longer participate in the one chip challenge as well. I think that that would be considered prohibited by what I'm reading, at least. Remember, this is not selling an activity that causes self-harm for subs is not allowed. So I don't think that if you were to do a one chip challenge based off subs, that would no longer be allowed. So I think for all intents and purposes, this was probably a pretty decent rule. I'm okay with this rule. I think this is fine.
Yeah. You're helping me understand it a bit more too, which that's why I watch you a lot.
I appreciate it. I'm glad we can talk about it. And there's some other stuff in here about off-service conduct. I really like Twitch enforces against certain severe offenses that occur off Twitch. I think that that's great. People are being assholes off stream, really doing some horrible stuff like hateful conduct, harassment, sexual harassment, so on and so forth. I do think that should be worthy of getting you banned. And I feel like a lot of these updates were pretty solid. I didn't have a really big problem with it until there were two things. Well, really one thing, but two things that Twitch decided, as they said, to add some additional clarifications about chat. So let's go take a look.
Here we go.
And I want to talk about these 2 points. So I'm going to bring up my thing.
Yeah, and while you're about to, I wish there was one solution for all this, which simply was, could we have a person from Twitch we just asked, like, hey, is this allowed? And they just here's a fast menu review. Preventative instead of punishable.
Exactly,
first.
exactly.
But that's a whole other thing that, could create more jobs.
So
oh, wait,
I'm
Twitch is profitable.
going to look at the second point first, Yomi.
Yeah,
because I feel like that one is a lot less controversial to talk about. I mean, I'm going to show you guys a lot of examples of what everybody had to say, because this has set the VTubing scene absolutely on fire. But the main point I want to talk about is the first one. So we're going to look at the second one first. So I'll read this one. So the entire policy applies to VTubers in the same way it applies to other streamers. Okay, that's great that they clarified that. However, in practice, I very much disagree about their enforcement. I don't think they enforce this equally, but nonetheless, at least they did say it. So here's the other parts about it. Genitalia, buttocks, hips, female-presented nipples, and underbust must be covered at all times on general streams. These on general streams, chat. So I think they mean outside of hot tub and bikini.
Yeah. Or I guess workout?
Maybe a workout. Yeah, that might be okay. These guidelines apply to VTuber models, but not video game characters, including those uploaded into games such as VR chat. So I do want to start clarifying on this a bit, because they do say not video game
one
characters.
where people are getting confused.
So I think they're not saying VTuber models that are uploaded are exempt from this rule. They're saying video game characters. So if I download a model of Pyra from a Xenoblade and walk around with it, they're saying that the guidelines would not apply to that, but they are saying apply to VTuber models. So I feel like this is important to point out, because a lot of people are like, oh, VR chat is completely exempt. By the way that this reads, I disagree.
There is a very important thing about this that actually does give us protection in a good way. And I thought about this, which is, think about when you're playing a fighting game, and I mentioned Cammy before. Cammy, her leotard, whatever.
Cammy's a great
if someone chose
example.
that character and they appeared on screen, that outfit would go against your TOS. But you can't prevent that. That's an opposing player. You can't tell them, well, I'm streaming, you can't choose that. So if that happened on VR chat, where a person that you can't control, you just enter a lobby and there happens to be somebody who's got a very spicy model, you can't prevent that. So that does at least provide us with some protection. I'm not saying everything here is good, but I am saying that is a way to wrap your head around to actually look at it in a good way, if that makes sense.
I think also, like, another example would be, let's say you load up Tekken 8, you go online. Somebody has a custom model that they made that has exposed hips. You are protected from that, chat, and that's a good thing. Aurora, I do want to point out what you said here really quick. I think it's a bit kind of sexist to ban female presenting nips, but not male presenting. And I do find it interesting that Twitch did not directly address that. I would like to see some clarification on that, but I think it's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up. Now, here's the part where everybody started losing their mind, chat. Hip coverage is often forgotten in this rule. Please be sure that your VTuber model covers this area. Chat, this rule is not new. This rule has been around for over 2 years. So everybody has lost their minds about it. I don't really understand that. They're just really pointing out additional clarification. You know, hey, this is forgotten VTuber models. Make sure that it's covered.
Yeah, and I think it does suck. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this rule. When I can show mine. When I got this done, obviously the skirt is covering the hips, and the leotard here that's exposing the side, this is my waist. This is okay. This is the waist area. My belt line is almost exactly where
yeah, like
the hips
Yomi's
go.
good, chat.
But I do wish that I could, I have a skirt toggle that I can remove. I wish I could just, right? That I could have that. It's built in there. It sucks, because a lot of people are going to have to, because this wasn't clarified so well before, a lot of people are going to scramble to try to get things redone. And while it is this way, empathy is strong. I think we shouldn't just be like, well, it's always been there for 2 years. Yeah, it's been there for 2 years. But I do think for a lot of newer people who didn't know, or this wasn't clarified as well in the last few years, we should have some empathy. We should realize, like, yeah, it still isn't fair. It still isn't right, especially when there is the impartial way that they treat us VTubers as compared to the IRL streamers, which you said it yourself.
But still,
there is favoritism. I'm not even gonna argue that.
I think it's more about just going back to their enforcement. Their enforcement about the hips is very scattered. It's not very clear. So overall, I would really say that, fortunately, if they enforce things actually correctly across the board, right, with IRL streamers and, of course, VTubers, it would be a different thing. I mean, chat, let's be real. Like, I mean, I know I have this chastity belt like thing on right now, but, on the side, like my hips are pretty exposed. According to their rules, I should be banned, but I've never had a problem with my hips, right? So it's kind of like, it's weird that they don't enforce it correctly.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Everybody kind of freaked out about this particular posting, which we're going to look at a bit. But what I want to talk about mostly, chat, even though we're going to talk about this, is Twitch is now officially drawn the line when it comes to lollies and shotas, chat. And this is a huge, huge deal because, as you guys know, lolly and shota is very ingrained into the VTuber community. It's very ingrained in anime culture. And we got to take a look at this about the enforcement notes and the
Before we do
clarification here.
There was a great question from chat that I actually did want to
no,
look at, which
go
was from Science Nico. Wait, oh, I just lost it. Where is it? But it was asking about the things for like nagas or for like monstrous kind of like body types.
Oh, like a non-humanoid type of model.
Yeah, here it is. From Joker Base. Snake, bug, fish type, like the lower half. Hell, my friend Vika the bug. They've got like a little bit of hip there, but it's like bug hip. It's like purple and stuff.
Right.
That's again where I wish we had someone we could just talk to. Be like, hey, is this okay? Yes or no?
That's funny because I posed that question actually underneath this post here. I literally said, how are hips defined on non-human models? That's funny. I thought of that as well because I was like, let's use Vexoria, for example, right? She doesn't technically have hips. You know what I mean? Like technically, but what do they want to define as her hips per se? Is she just completely exempt from the rule? I don't know. I literally have no idea what to say about it. What's it want to
There's
go
another
with
thing I just thought. There was the VTuber model that had that amazing hip shake dance in a cultural expression. And now we are denying some cultural expression. And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to tackle that situation.
That sucks because you're celebrating your culture, but according to Twitch, by certain rules, you're not allowed to do that without it being covered according to their rules and regulations, which I'll show this in particular here in just a moment. So guys, let's talk about this particular rule because this is where I really want to dive into stuff. That is a huge change for many streamers, chat. And I think this is going to. I do truly and honestly believe.
Since I've heard about the hip thing, my mind went straight to looks like Twitch isn't hip anymore. Now I'm
Twitch
just
isn't
seeing
hip
a lot
anymore.
of tubers scrambling to adjust to it.
Hi Don,
Hope
good to
this
see
will
you.
cause more trouble than it should.
I hope so too, Selviana. I hope that there's some answers. And you know who I'm going to reach out to? I'm going to reach out to Lala. She's one of my friends, and hopefully maybe she can get us some answers, right? Since she's an ambassador, so.
Yeah.
But I really do feel this, chat, that Twitch VTuber bans are about to get so much worse. But because of this right here. So let's take a look, chat. I want to read it to you. Depicting fictional anime characters of childlike appearance, lollies and shotas with any kind of sexual framing is not allowed. This applies to VTubers and within games where avatars are uploaded, such as VR chat with childlike avatars, even if the broadcaster and operator of the avatar is above the age of 18. Any humor regarding anything sexual in relation to minors will result in immediate action on your account. How do you feel about this one?
I don't trust them.
I have a lot of devil's advocate rules about this. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't trust them to properly enforce what it means when it says childlike appearance. What qualifies as childlike appearance?
Exactly. I do not trust Twitch to identify what that means because if I break out my chibi model, they don't understand the anime culture as it is. Hell, half of Twitch staff thinks we're AI. Do you honestly trust that they're going to believe that a chibi is an own art form of expression and to say, oh, this chibi, that's childlike? I don't want to speak for them, but I'm very scared that, yeah, you guys mentioned Chibi Doki. I'm very scared that they might look at these VTubers and think, well, that's just a child or acting like a child doing these very adult humor. No, obviously they're not. This is, that is how they choose to express themselves. Some people are just very petite and have models that are a bit more on the petite side, but Twitch is going to see anime style, petite body type, lolly. They could do that. I'm not saying they will. I'm not speaking exactly for the way they think. But we don't really know what Twitch is thinking half the time. And it's such a broad stroke that it's not easy to apply in a good context.
And even though, like, we can say right now, Belfry, that chibi isn't childlike, unfortunately, we don't know Twitch's intentions. And again, they did not, even though they said that they clarified, they did not clarify what childlike appearance actually means, right? What did it qualify as that? Is
Like,
that height? Is that height
I'm
and
not saying
voice?
Chibi's childlike either.
You know, what is it? We don't know what that is. And I feel like there's a lot of people in the VTuber community that are very comfortable with saying, I'm a lolly, I'm a shota, and I do have more of a sexual framing to some of their stuff. Oh God.
I'm gonna show something.
Yomi!
This is okay.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna show something. Hopefully it doesn't break our collectible, but
No, you're fine. Would they consider this as a childlike appearance? I wouldn't, because I think it's a chibi, right? But nonetheless, we don't know Twitch's intentions. We don't know. What about Iron Mouse, right? Like, that's a good question.
Yeah. Like,
That's a
I make
really good
jokes,
question.
and when I make sus, I literally have this when I make sus jokes, like, heh, booba. You know,
Right,
we're sussy all the time on my streams. I'm a little scared about making this, even though I have, obviously, very much let me get the right toggle here. There we go. Like, I have booba on this. But here's the thing. I don't see Twitch having that much education on, as you said, the ingrained culture of what we are, and it's gonna lead to a lot of issues. It's gonna have growing pains, and I don't know what's gonna happen. But I am very scared for folks, like we said, like Chibi or some others who, no, they're not a childlike model. They're a Chibi model.
Exactly. I'm very scared for a lot of creators.
That's not bad.
For instance, like I know that we can talk about, body type. Some people are petite, and some people literally, you're just petite, right? I'm going to show you some examples of some things that I wanted to show off in regards to this, because I really do feel like that, unfortunately, chat, the bans are going to get worse, because there are a lot of people that, maybe like Shonda, for example, where she's already undergone a lot of stuff, or even somebody in particular I'm going to point out, Vivi-chan. Vivi-chan is very crude, very lewd. She has a very kind of like what I would consider a lolly-esque model. But guys, Vivi is short. Vivi is very small. She has a very petite model IRL. If you've ever seen Vivi in person, she is so small. So it makes a lot of sense. For her to want a model that, is petite, that represents her IRL body. But I truly and honestly believe that she's probably going to be in trouble because of these new rules. I highly doubt they'll go after the bigger streamers. I agree, Kana. Yeah, I mean, is Tyga going to be affected by this? I don't know. I have no idea, Toes. But again, if you are like a lolly or shota type model, I'm worried for you, because if you see anything crude or sexual, according to these new jokes, according to these new rules, you're toast. You're absolutely toast.
There's a big difference too that was established on your stream before when it came to, I'm not gonna talk about it too much, the lollipop and stuff, where a lolly model making sexual jokes about themselves and going deep into it, as compared to having that model and making outside jokes, that are just, adult humor, not about you or your model, but just like in general having adult discussion. There's also a big difference there. I'm not really like against anyone's freedom of expression on these sort of things. I'm a big fan of Revsev's Desu. I agree with a fair share of their stuff and whatnot.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Yeah, let it.
I mean, I like Rev as well. And the thing is, Chad, is like, I'm just gonna say this now, because we are gonna talk about lolly and shota stuff. You don't have to like lolly, and you don't have to like shota stuff. I'm gonna be real. I don't really like it. It makes me a little uncomfortable. But I don't go after anybody that, likes it or whatever, right? Like, if you don't like it, just block and move on with your life. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't like it, block and move on. You don't have to like attack people about it. So let's go look at some takes. I do want to look at something that of course Leia Kitty's actually put out. This post actually kind of blew up quite a bit. Twitch has now confirmed that VTuber hips must be covered. I can think of many VTubers that don't have theirs fully covered, me included. The issue is commissioning new outfits to meet ever-changing guidelines is expensive and time-consuming. Be aware of this clarified rule. I think it's good that it was clarified. Obviously, again, guys, this rule has been around for a long time. I'm not a big fan of the fear-mongering around it. you know, I think that if you're going to get a model, you probably should have known this was already a thing. But it is appreciated that Twitch is calling to action, guys. Some of you guys may not be quite in compliance. You probably want to take a look at that. So
I think that's a thing to always remind is, yeah, it has been out here for a while. It's now more clarified. And I do agree. I think the fear-mongering did get pretty high. I know Tomato Master had a pretty good take about it. But I also had seen a few others were saying, like, could we have a bit of empathy at least? Could we have a little bit of sense? I agree with that, too. I think we shouldn't be shouting at the people who are upset about this. That now we're just creating a VTuber war. We don't need that. But we should all be able to try to work together. Hell, I was half tempted to have a little bit of like a donathon to help a couple of VTubers get some rigging piece. That's actually a really good idea.
There's some really nice people out there as well that have put out some good guides. How you can cover your hips, absolutely free, chat. So I encourage you to check it out because you don't have to have a bunch of money to do it. You can only do it for free. I mean, I'm very lucky. My next model does have the hip coverage where it needs to be. So I'm not too worried. I'm just going to kind of go, you know, I'm not going to show my hips much anymore for a while, but or just wear the Twitch chastity belt, you know, like, you know, whatever. But I mean, I don't really trust their decision making when it comes to my current model, even though they haven't enforced anything upon it.
We don't like it either. That's the thing. We're not advocates for having this censorship, obviously. But damn, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I got that drip.
I'll just be a French.
I'll
just be a French major at all.
Let's go take a look at what Rima had to say. I really like Rima's take on this as well. Rima's saying, of course, VTubers need to cover their hips and buttocks. Not allowed to take shots for donuts anymore, and must refrain from doing sexual jokes and sexual framing if they have lollies and shadow models. Meanwhile, on Twitch, of course, we have this here. I'm sorry, but anime buttocks, I'll be more gracious and dignified than the real ones. Of course, we have Asian Bunny, you know, showing this off here. So directly contradicting, saying, oh yeah, like you gotta cover this stuff, but not applying to this actual streamer here, where they have allowed Asian Bunny to get away with this type of stuff.
This is where we have our problem. This is the real thing with us as VTubers. Sure, we're a little miffed about how we have to change our models and stuff like that, but the real reason that we feel targeted and upset is on these two cheeks right here, is because this happens. We're not... If we could all be allowed to this, that's also fine. But the issue is the unfair enforcement, is the... I don't want to even use the word favoritism. I don't know what word to use here properly, but it's just...
Double standards.
They're not holding them. Yeah, double standards. They're not holding them to the same standard. Absolutely. Thank you, Elara.
Yeah, double standards big time here. If you're going to allow this, why the fuck can't I load this up on my VTuber model? You know?
Yeah, because there was the green screen on the butt stuff. We did this before.
Yep.
It's not in a contextual exception loophole because we've done this as VTubers and we got buffed.
Absolutely.
Also, she has more underboob than she has more underboob. There's a lot of underboob
well,
there.
she is streaming in her pool's hot tub, so that would technically be allowable by their rules. But yeah, you know, Toast, I do agree with you that it's very much kind of Western versus Eastern mindset. I'm not going to dive too much into that, but you know, obviously here this is very interesting that Twitch allows this. And not other stuff. So
streams torso up, so that might be why the rule went unnoticed.
Maybe so. I don't know, Chip, but what I do want to call out here is, of course, Petrie is saying, you know, this rule has always been a thing. The wording is clear now, which is appreciated. You know, the image is 2 years old, but please know the TOS before you get your model made. And of course, here
before
is
you
the
scroll,
TOS,
Elara,
actually.
There is. I was gonna say, there is.
It's quite okay. This is Twitch's
okay,
actual guidelines. I've shown them before.
Okay.
You know, it's all good. So this is what they're asking from us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so, Jeff. But
I wanted to make sure you were okay because I was like, I know this image. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I've already covered this before, so. But this is their official rules, chat. This is their official rules. So take a look at it and apply it to your model. You want to make sure that it is 100% covered. You know, I think Yomi is a perfect example. Yomi is good.
I was gonna say, my belt is exactly where that is.
Yep. Yomi is absolutely perfect. when it comes to this rule, chat. Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm not
perfect
doing
on
that to
it,
show
so-
off, but just for an example, like, this is a great way if you do still want to have a lot of waste, or for us leotard users, because you're cultured.
Cultured.
You can get away with a belt that a skirt that happens to be as thin as a belt.
You really can. Or just wear the chastity belt. I mean,
or just wear the chastity belt.
Yeah, chastity belt, guys. So let's take a look here. Of course, this was announced. I thought this was interesting because Twitch actually responded to something, which you guys are gonna absolutely love here. So, Kabuki actually tweeting out here, exceptions of VTubers specific as wild. We are just 2D avatars, but 3D hips, genitalia, buttocks, underbust, and view representing nipples are fine. And Twitch saying, of course, apologies, I believe you're reading this incorrectly. Genitalia, buttocks, hips, female presenting nipples, and underbust must be covered at all times in general streams. VTuber models are up to the same entire guidelines as other streamers. So this is kind of the clarification of the VR chat category. However, VTuber models are up to the same entire guidelines as other streamers. This is just in practice entirely untrue.
Yeah.
Entirely untrue.
In practice is the right word. We've seen it time and time again. We had especially this last month or two, there has been a massive hit on a lot of VTubers.
Oh yeah.
And if you look at the Twitch ban list or the Twitch ban like Twitter, it's VTuber IRL, VTuber IRL, and
yep.
I don't know how else to add to that, but it is feel when a lot of those IRL people are doing a lot worse. Or, like over last year, where someone had a full-blown having sex on stream, gets banned for a week.
And gets unbanned after a week.
Yeah, unbanned for... And meanwhile, it's like,
actually,
here's
pull that
Apollo's
up. I think I have that. Yeah, I think I have that here.
Talked about it.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting point here, chat, because, again, like Yomi said, there's a Twitch streamer that got banned for having sex while on stream. And got unbanned after 7 days. Not a permanent ban. But Apollo gets banned for a week after doing a hip expansion, thigh expansion. What? What?
Yeah. Or Ebiko. Ebiko was doing what was it? Gardic phone. And a outside person came in, drew a very crudely sexual drawing. It was very bad.
Yep.
You'd have to like squint and maybe think about it. She got banned for an entire week.
Yep.
This
so sad.
is why we as VTubers are upset. This is where we get
enforcement.
Bothered.
Like you said, it's a double standards and the enforcement that's just wrong. So I do want to play devil's advocate here for a little bit because I do want to talk about some of the issues that are coming up. And here's the thing, look, at the end of the day, you and I, Yomi, and anybody in chat, we can agree or disagree with the rules, but here's the thing. If you want to use Twitch, you got to follow the rules, chat. It is what it is. They can make whatever rules they want. We can disagree with it, but we still have to follow those rules. But here's the thing. If you're not able to understand the rules, how are you supposed to be able to follow them? And I think Zach made a really, really good point here. I think I saw them in chat a second ago. Get a point of restricting sexual content from VTubers or depict themselves from a childlike appearance. Okay, that's fair. However, childlike appearance is a vague descriptor. An adult character doesn't need to be voluptuous to depict legal age. It can hurt petite-looking VTubers. Guys, I could be a goblin VTuber, short stack. Did they consider that as childlike appearance? I don't know because they're not clear with it.
Yeah. God forbid we have a Rebecca cyberpunk-style VTuber, Like,
yeah, seriously.
Petite people exist, and I think and I apologize if I sound like I'm jumping the gun here a little bit saying this, but it feels infantilizing to people who are of a smaller body type, where they cannot be acknowledged as an adult and get punished for having a smaller body type.
Absolutely.
That's my feeling.
I will tell you, if I put a big hoodie on, you might mistake me for being very young. As long as you can't see my chest.
I was gonna say puntable.
You know what? Shut up. Why don't you go back and search some of your Krabby Patties at Wendy's?
Look, if it's a brown hoodie especially, I'll throw you like a football, okay?
All right, bet. I'll draw the little stitch lines on it.
Yeah.
But seriously, like if you cannot see my chest, I'm very short. You can easily mistake me as being maybe potentially that. You know,
Short queen.
streamers like Neuro, streamers like Hinya, we don't know what they categorize. And so that actually brings me to my next point here.
Oh
Because I
god,
wanna talk-
Henya. Yeah, good example.
Becca, like I want to talk about Vivi-chan. Vivi-chan, of course, is a very small VTuber. You know,
love
let's go look at her
Vivi-chan.
model. Yeah, let's go look at her
you know-
model for a second. Because I think that
And
she's
Vi-
a fantastic representation.
She is, and Vivi also was a great example of what I was saying before, where she has adult humor, but the adult humor was outwards. It was like I
Right.
saw on your stream. She was making adult jokes. She wasn't directing those adult jokes on stream about herself.
I don't even
and, like,
see
you know,
like her model, but anyway, here's the closest thing. Her model is very like,
oh my god,
it's very small,
That's a
right,
good
guys?
monitor.
It's very small and
Yeah.
you know, tiny, right? So she has a lot of adult humor. But I mean, I'm worried about her, right? And Vivi tweeting out, "I don't want to change my model," which reflects my IRL self, which is completely 1000% true. Vivi is so small.
Yeah.
Just because Twitch has Western ethnocentric view of what an adult looks like, because they simultaneously I can't say that word, Yomi.
Infantilize, yeah.
Infantilize, thank you. Infantilize
And over
over-sexualize small Asian women. And I think it's a fair take. I really cannot, I really can't go against what Vivi's saying here because she's right. She's right. Like, Twitch, it really does, unfortunately, seem to have this very ethnocentric view of what adults look like.
I want to do a
we
test
don't
stream
know
where
what
I
they
use a
qualify
plushie
as.
of myself.
Right, like we don't know what they qualify as childlike, but it does seem like, hey, I don't think that she should have to change her model because it reflects her IRL self. Because all of a sudden Twitch has this weird loose definition of childlike, right? Like, let's be fair, right? If there's people out there that you can clearly look at it and go, that's not lolly like type model. You know, they're making really sexual jokes. Oh, okay, that's fair, right? And we should protect and we should stop that type of stuff. But for somebody like Vivi, right, that it's just really short and really small, why are we trying to enforce a down on her, right? It seems strange to me.
It's been, especially too, it's been fine. It's been fine all this time, and now it's like you have to change your entire identity. Imagine saying that to someone IRL. It's like you can't have that body anymore. It's like,
right.
What?
You can't have a high-pitched voice. You can't have, you know, jokes about certain stuff. Like, you know, Vivi says, I'm a petite Asian woman. I'm allowed to be crass,
Very
make
well.
sexual jokes without being
I will change my
sexualized
voice.
myself. Oh my god, I knew it! I told you guys that girls mean guy in real life. I told you.
Obama.
I told you. But I'm allowed to be crass and make sexual jokes without being sexualized myself. It's not hypocrisy. This is called boundaries. But I mean, like, there are some examples that I've covered in the past where I feel like, you know, some of the stuff that was said was not okay by certain model types, and you know, obviously saying like, oh, like I'm 12. Yeah, okay, no, that's too far, right?
Yeah, that's different.
Obviously, but you know, there is a point where, like, you know, Vivi is clearly an adult. They're not making those types of jokes. Vivi wants to be crass, and they have a smaller model because IRL they're petite. That should not be a problem, at least in my
Honestly,
opinion.
I'm gonna be silly here for a second, but like, that's some of my favorite kind of content. When I see like Vivi or Chibi Doki or, you know, like small gremlins having crass humor, I could love that. I eat that stuff up. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's the dichotomy. It's the contrast. It's like when you see a comedian who's like an old man making boomer jokes about himself. Like, I love it.
Yes. And Kana, that's really unfortunate. Kana says we need more ban examples in order to see what Twitch truly wants from us. It's sad that we have to almost like, certain people have to be a martyr. You know what I mean? Certain people have to be martyrs for us to actually follow the rules. You know what I mean? It was fine all the time. It's wrong. Rules weren't enforced or unclear before, but they still existed. Yeah, no. Again, I think we already addressed that, Zavin. Like,
Yeah.
you know, hey, it was okay.
This rule
These
has
rules
not
were
always
there
been
before, but they were not enforced equally or correctly. I think we're all under the same agreement that they were never enforced correctly across the line.
Correct.
You know,
And
but people
that rule that
it's
is always The rule that has always been there was the hip rule. Things like this one or the like drinking for shots for bits, those are new. So to clarify, those are new.
Absolutely.
And please, if there's any other questions, as we are news, we want to inform you all.
Yeah, throw
ahead
your
and ask
questions,
in chat.
guys. This is an open discussion right now.
Someone's henniest, funniest. Yeah, I agree.
Here is another person that is an example here, which is I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I think it's Niwu. Niwu saying
Niwu as well. I saw this exact one, and I was like, yeah, this is one of the people I was thinking about.
Yeah, like I'm 24. My parentheses lolly VTuber model is the same as my IRL adult body. I assume that many people mistake me for being a minor. I'm not allowed to be an adult anymore. Why is it I'm doing something wrong by making mature jokes as an adult? I can't help how I look or sound. And as you can see, there's their IRL body. And then this is their model. So, I'm not going to like argue any specifics about a model or anything if it what is and what isn't childlike, because I don't know what Twitch defines it as. But I will say there are people like this with this type of body that represent themselves through their models with that type of body. And, apparently looking at the new direction of Twitch, they would not be allowed to make adult type of content or adult type of commentary, right, chat?
It's so difficult, chat. It's all of I'm gonna lay my word down firmly. Like, this rule is just wrong. It's not strong enough on what it's trying to present.
Right.
We have 0 examples. It infantilizes individuals who are mature. It disallows humor, our freedom of speech through who we are. And honestly, I don't see anyone in Twitch staff. I mean, we have ambassadors, that's different, but leave it to Takahata to say, here's our big secret about ambassadors. We have no power.
Yeah, we have no power, exactly. And Savin, you are more than welcome to disagree. Again, like I said, I'm not going to get into the specifics about arguing about that model, whether it is or isn't, but the fact that Twitch continues to say childlike appearance without providing examples it's just wrong, right? It's just wrong. If you want to be transparent and you want to tell us what it is, then be specific. So that way we can follow those rules correctly, right? Because again, at the end of the day, Twitch can make whatever rules they want. We have to follow it, but at least make the rules clear enough where we can follow it.
And I'm not worried about. We are exaggerated.
I'm so sorry.
No, I was gonna say, us as VTubers, like, we are exaggerated. If someone, like, when it comes to bust, it's probably gonna be bigger than what it is. So when it comes to height, we're probably gonna be shorter than we actually are. Hell, most of us are different races and stuff like that. In order to accurately represent an IRL body type through that of a VTuber, you're not going to be animated anymore. You're going to be like a MatPat talking head. You are going to be an actual IRL photo moving around. There is no logical or good comparison of anime to IRL body types because it cannot be accurately portrayed in that artistic medium. And to try to make that comparison is where people begin to make the leap of, actions in fantasy will dictate that of actions in IRL. And we already know that's a whole argument that has been firmly disproven time and time again. It spirals. But every direction it goes to spiral constantly proves not true.
Again,
sorry, I'm very passionate about this stuff.
No, you're fine. And I'm glad that I have you on here, and thank you for being here with me during this particular topic, because it's an important topic, and I feel like you need people that are passionate to talk about it, right? Look, chat, I'm not here to argue with you about lolly stuff or Shota stuff. Look, if you like or dislike it, that is up to you. I'm not here to judge you about it. But my call to action here is just, at least just Twitch, tell us what is or isn't. Because right now, when I say that Twitch bans are going to get worse, they're absolutely going to get worse because people don't understand what this means. Nobody understands what this means. And it's even echoed here by Cynical, right? Cynical says, like, how much you want to bet that chibi VTuber models will be a majority of these bans, because people don't know. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, what does this mean? We can look here with Rin as well.
It's our job to be vocal about this because we might lose our favorite VTuber. What if tomorrow we lose Chibidoki because of this? We need to be vocal. Sorry,
Cutie Pie Rin even saying, like, some creators are getting warnings or suspensions based off chibi models. I'm gonna explain why it's a really bad thing. Chibi models are very, very budget friendly, very easy to do.
Very true.
Chibi models are really good for creators who want to change up models for events. But the problem is, a few creators have been receiving those 7 to 10 day suspensions on chibi models. I personally don't see the correlation between chibi and lolicon. I mean, I don't either, but I think of a lot of chibis like bobbleheads or nindoroids. I agree with that. But we are seeing suspensions, chat, based off of that. So it's scary. It's already like we're worried about it, but it's scary. You know what I mean?
We just need more clarification. Well, not only do we need more clarification, but we need Twitch to... Those who enforce rules that do not know what they're even enforcing are not the people who should be having said power. That's a firmer statement when it comes to, royalty and, dictatorships, yada yada, but this applies in smaller ways here where the power at hand, that being Twitch, needs to have people, like their ambassadors, be given more power to speak about these rules or to provide us with examples.
Or
Do
just
not
at
go
least
after our Twitch
provide
ambassadors.
feedback to Twitch, like that they'll actually listen to, so they can gain insight from a community that they clearly don't know anything about. If you don't know about VTubers, which you clearly don't, Twitch, you still have no fucking idea, then reach out to an ambassador. Ask Lala, ask Taka. These people understand what VTubing is. Hell, fucking hit me up an email. I will help you. I will explain it to you. I will find other people that can explain the stuff that I don't fully understand, right? But you need to have ambassadors for people that understand what the community stands for, take that feedback and action it in a positive way. And the fact that they continue not to do it shows that they do not care.
New stream, Elara having an interview with Twitch CEO.
Yeah, I can't wait for Shy Lilies, by the way. Yeah, I can't wait for Shy Lilies. That's gonna be crazy.
I have a good feeling about that one. Let's be honest. On the outside, the CEO has done some pretty good moves and been pretty vocal. And the new system we're going to be having coming, or the warning system, is going to look amazing. But actions speak louder than words, and a lot of the actions we have been seeing has been, giving me this kind of look on my face as of lately. And so hopefully we can see
me every morning loading up Twitter. Every morning. Like, seriously. Yeah, so I mean, that is good, Savin, that they did announce. We covered that as well, that they are going to allow more transparency with that kind of stuff. But how can you say they're going to provide more detail for rule violations, but the rule itself is not transparent? Fucking answer me that.
Please.
That's the real question.
Uh-oh, Elara dropped the F-bomb. You know she's serious.
Seriously. So Camilla had a little bit to say about some VR chat related stuff. Camilla tweeting out here, hey, Twitch and DJ Clancy. Hope you know the content like this is 80% of VR chat category. If VTubers PNGs are facing all the suspensions, either ban both sides or don't ban at all. This is BS, right? So this is the normal, this is stuff you will see on VR chat. This is apparently allowed within VR chat. In practice, they're not the ones really getting all the bans, which again is applying a double standard to stuff. Now I know they like to treat VR chat as a separate thing. However, I want to make an argument here. Go ahead. People always say to VR chat, you can't control what happens in VR chat, but that is entirely untrue, because this person is not in a public room. They're just them by themselves, right?
Exactly.
So why are they treated differently than everybody else? What if I just stream under VR chat category with my VTube studio model? What if I stream Waterdo with a transparent background? How are you gonna know that it's not VR chat? How are you gonna know?
And here is a thing with this too. Like we said, open lobbies, that helps protect us for that, but they should then speak about private lobbies. And looking at this sort of stuff, I think if this is marked as an 18+ stream, so therefore the thumbnail is censored and stuff, and people know, this is fine. This is its own little place for people to be that enjoy that. As long as it's, safe, hence the censorship, hence the mature thumbnails, hence anyone whose account's not marked as 18 won't even have a pop-up on their feed, the safety stuff. I have no problem with that existing. The problem, again, is just like what you said, how this can be here, but then we as VTubers, for far fraction less are having the monumental
This
amount of issues
Twitch
that we
toes
do,
update is literally this sentence.
I really do like Camilla's
3D
take on that.
model
Very
goes
good.
per.
420.
Thank you for the dono. Yeah, it is. It feels that way. Thank you for the dono. You're absolutely right. I mean, I would want to know the tags on this kind of stuff, but regardless, like, it still doesn't follow, unless they're under like the bikini category. But even still, like, you know, they're violating underboob, they're violating the hips rules. Like, there's a lot that's like broken here. Which I'm not going after this person. You know, they're making their bag and they're using the loopholes that Twitch has left them. So I'm not going after them, but you know, it's important to talk about some of these examples, right? Even Kirsch, you know, Kirsch saying, hey guys, there should be zero difference in war application and VR chat models versus VTubers. It makes no sense that there is a difference, and I agree with that. Why is there a difference between VR chat models and VTubers? I'll just apply them the same. Like, if you wanna back up and say, okay, all of it's allowed, even better. If you wanna apply it to VR chat, okay, well then it is what it is, you know?
I can't turn around and show you my, you know, it's not gonna work that way.
Exactly.
No, it's, I'm okay with it being a thing. Like, I'm okay with people being able to do it, as long as we have it in the safe places. Again, like, let the ass be there. Honestly, please go. I don't even like the underboob rule.
Just be fair. Just be fair. It would be like you going to vote. It'd be like you going to vote, and they would tell, oh, you can vote. Oh, but you can't vote because guess what? You don't have your hips covered. Sorry, yeah, you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, just be fair to everybody, guys.
Yes.
It's so crazy to me.
Fair treatment. And that is the biggest issue we've been saying over and over is it is not being applied. Sure, we don't like the rules. We'll do what we have to. Some of these rules don't make sense. The Chibi one especially, I strongly disagree with and is a very bad spiral because vague rules
I hope
can
Chibis
become...
are not part of that.
Ugh. The worst thing that is ever listed within law, and the thing that lawyers love, are vague rules, because it means they can let criminals get away with things. That's coming from real lawyers. They love vague rules because they don't mean shit.
Again, I just want you to give me an example, multiple examples, or clarify what the rule is. I don't want to see people get banned just so we can all try to figure it out together, because that's what we've had to do, guys. We've had to look at systematically what has happened in the past to decide, oh, well, this is the rule based off what's happened, right, chat? And I hate that. So I really hope that we get some clarification of what's going to be going on with this. That's all we want. We just want you to tell us what it means. And then, look, I'm more than willing to follow the rules. It's easy for me to follow the rules, Yomi. What the fuck? It's easy for me to follow the rules, you know, but I want to know for everybody else, right? And it needs to be fair. So I did want to show you guys some really funny reactions. I thought this was, you know, great. I love Freya says Twitch is not ready for me. I love that. Favorite reaction.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Even Fansly getting involved in here. Fansly, of course, saying, show all the VTuber hips you want on Friendly. So I love that. Love that they're getting involved in it too.
I'm not gonna lie. I've had several people tell me I should really consider Fansly.
Yeah, seriously. Even Pia, our favorite slime VTuber, says, I don't have a problem. I'll just melt my body. It's all good. Praise the puddle. Yeah, I can't ban me if I don't have hips.
Compliance.
I love that. Slime, let's go.
I love that. Everybody's answers to this is so funny.
Yeah, these are great. We can at least have a chuckle.
And of course, Alithia putting out the VTuber chastity belt, which I'm using today, chat. So, you know, you gotta protect yourself. This is absolutely free. Go check that out on Lithia's channel. I love that. You know, and I think it says to be so fast. I think it says to be my favorite one, Yomi. Is Cutie Pie Rin's answer to this.
Wait, what?
I can't hear you.
Don't worry, guys. Cutie Pie Rin's got you.
Who lives in a pineapple?
Under the sea.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, baby.
Something you wish.
The SpongeBob pants. I'm getting these. I'm getting these.
We need somebody to have like a PS1 style like model, like Lara Croft style, so that way the box shape fits it even better.
Yes, that would be
That's
perfect.
amazing.
So, absolutely love that. Rinna's so sweet. We've been friends for a while. I reported on something of hers, and we've been friends ever since. She's very sweet. So I'll go check her out, guys. And of course, really
what
love
a
the
shame,
answers
too. I love
everybody's
that
finding
model.
back. So I do want to open up things, chat, just for a few minutes. You know, kind of have an open conversation. What do you think of all of this? I really would love to hear what you have to say about this whole thing. What are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, chat. What have you got for us? I've already destroyed Elara's ears enough, so now it's your turn to destroy her dignity.
No. Can you explain
Oh, wait, you don't have
what
that
putting
either.
the sexual content tag to your stream affects? I don't know what you mean, sweetheart. We're not talking about that right now. We're only been talking about you know,
I actually don't know too much about
their
that
extra
tag, if I'm being
stuff.
honest. I never had to tackle it. It mostly works for games, is all I can say. That's mostly what I've seen it for. Here's what people are gonna find loopholes. People are gonna find loopholes right away.
Yeah, there's
and I'll
always
tell you
gonna
what,
be loopholes.
it's gonna be the IRL streamers first. It's gonna be those 5 people that we know who always find those new loopholes and meta. I forget their names. But we know, we've seen them 100 times.
Oh yeah, there's people that push the boundaries of stuff and immediately get stuff kind of dramatic. You know, Marina. But you know, there's times where we push the boundaries where we should not be pushing the boundaries. So we've been talking about exposed tips, which violates the entire guidelines, which is a content warning, right? As far as I understand, you'd be fine if you tag this stream as sexual content. Let's go take a look. I would be interested to know.
If you having the sexual content up as like a mature thing, would that help? That is a...
When to label your
I don't really know
stream,
that off that way.
Sexual themes, examples of streamers must label their stream if it's solicit money for these items: body painting, painting a breastplate, prolonged or repeated kissing, striptease, wearing, etc., etc. Labeling not required. I don't think that sexual theming labels just will hit you for this. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't protect
Twitch is
you.
ran by older
You know what I mean?
people and they are
I don't think it
noticing
protects
Vtubers
you.
are taking over, so
Remember,
they are
this is
trying to
a
suppress our power.
I see what the change between bringing thicker thighs. Yes. No,
yes,
this is a
Mia gets it. Also, hi Mia.
Let me find the one where I had the actual article. Remember, this is the actual guideline, so it's a little different.
How many tabs you always have? My PC would die.
Again, what
Oh, I know, I have so many.
characters like RWBY crossing over
What about
into
anime
tubing that
characters
might
like
have lips in
Ruby?
design? Or another
They
anime
would still be
franchise
counted
that might
as a
cross
VTuber
over?
model because it's a VTuber model of a gamer anime character. Yeah, so they would still be counted as a VTuber model. So let me look here because I do want to clarify that. That's a good question. I don't think it protects you.
I think like GX Aura and stuff like that. Like she has
Right,
it where
exactly.
she can be
Yeah,
in her
this is
leotard,
still
which wouldn't GX
this
or
is just
not,
enforcement
you know?
notes and clarifications, right? And standard guidelines. So you would still be violating their entire guidelines, regardless of whether you put it as a sexual content warning or not. You might get warned for sexual themes and stuff like that, but if you do not adhere to their attire, that gets you past the warning, right? That gets you for inappropriate attire, actual like strike on your account. An inappropriate attire is a strike. Sexual content is a warning. So those are two separate things. As far as I understand. Now, if anybody wants to correct me on that, please feel free.
It's gonna be interesting too, because the strike system is early next year. Gonna be getting some updates. Some
Apparently.
good sounding updates. We'll wait and see.
And chat, I will look more into that. I think in practice, you know, the sexual content warning is, again, it's a warning for around those particular things that they say, right? It's about these things here,
Will it
right?
affect pink tubers?
You know, talking about some of these specific items or doing these certain things, where labeling and so on is not required. But if you break their attire guideline, you can receive a strike for that. But adult nudity rule says you cannot show genitals and female nipples. But how does that interact with attire? You can't show it. Period. Yeah, no, that's literally part of attire.
I like what
And
Riot
adult
Empress is
nudity.
saying too. A lot of us who are VTubers, let's be real, if our inspiration is I want to be an anime character on the internet, we might have some we might not many people I know have that as their first thing. Many of us, myself included, like we have issues that this has helped us with. I used to have panic attacks on the daily. Now I'm much better about it. Some people have
We
body
choose to be
dysmorphia, some
VTubers
people
for a
have it.
reason, chat.
Yeah.
You know, there's always a reason. And just because it's
And-
quoted there, Saban doesn't mean anything. Remember, the attire stuff, regardless of whether, like, you know, it's saying the nudity rules and stuff like that, you can't show those things. That 100% is under attire, right? The adult nudity stuff applies to attire. So you have to abide by all of those rules. Otherwise, you are breaking the attire rules, right? And that is a strike on your account because I've received one for attire, inappropriate attire. As far as it goes with the sexual content warning, I think that this rule would kind of explain a little bit more. I know what you're trying to do and trying to like work around it, but unfortunately, that's not the way it works in practice, especially on Twitch. You break an attire rule, that's it. You can't just slap a sexual content warning on there and call it a day. The only exception to that is what they say about streaming under bikinis, where apparently now you can have underboob, which is new. But yeah, the bikini and hot tub stuff is definitely like its own like little enclosed space.
I think that, again, the biggest thing that we're all asking for. Oh, my hair got down. The biggest thing that we're really wanting all of this is we're not asking for different rights. We're not asking to be allowed a bunch of different stuff that IRL aren't.
Exactly.
We're asking for IRL and ourselves to be treated the same way, which again we've shown is just not is not happening.
Exactly. I do want to look at really quickly the hot tub and beach category.
Not the butt fangs.
I do want to look and see if there's rules with
Sure.
this in particular, because I know that they have updated all this recently. So
For that payment possibility, I don't know
I
much
guess let's
about
look here.
that one, Draco.
Streamers that
Go ahead,
use
I'll
the
plug
attire
something in chat.
exception that is granted when streaming near a pool or hot tub are expected to use the pool. Okay, yeah, so that does clarify on that. We already pretty much knew that. Is all this censorship just Twitch and the payment processors? I believe it's the payment processors. We've already seen this cracking down on Patreon and other adult content. I'm pretty sure it's the payment processors and credit companies, the credit overlords. But you know, that's a guess. You know what I mean?
That's true too. We got to remember all the other companies. Like it's not just like Twitch that has to set these standards. They have to meet the standards of companies that are also supporting them.
Exactly.
I wonder if it's like Bezos himself just says, "I Thanos snap anime." Like, and like, well, Twitch has to listen. I don't know. That would be silly, facetious about, but bit of the butt fangs and the underboob were the parts that were always clear for normal attire, but the from the hips bit was clear because I think that the fangs were hanging from the hip. Yeah, that's
a good point.
That's yeah.
That's a good point.
It's open too.
I will look more into the sexual content tag versus the actual like attire stuff, but I'm like 99% sure what I said earlier is correct. But I'll take a look into it because I want to make sure.
Or Monaco who have tails
Right.
instead of legs.
Yeah, it's still a growing story.
Well, Chip, we already talked about that, but they would
scenarios.
basically just be exempt from the rule because they don't have humanoid hips. I think that's my official answer. What do you think? I just think they're exempt.
Yeah, because again, like we said, the style that anime itself is built, or the VTubers, like there are a lot of exaggerated things, and that's part of the medium.
I wish that Twitch would make a little drawn interpretation. Well, they do. I showed it a little earlier. Let me see if I can find it again.
Yeah, we need something on the chibi. Well, we say chibi, but the whole small. I'm gonna say small. I think we need more clarification on the small.
Oh, absolutely. They do
Our
have a
conversation
picture.
keep
This, I mean,
going.
this is 2 years old, but I mean, there is this picture right here. So
Yeah, Mia, that was a big question too. Like furry or like snake bodies, or hell, someone had a like horse body. That's also one we. Yeah, or slime. Yeah, or slime body.
yeah, exactly.
What butt fang? You can see through them. It's a medium that, while it's been around, VTubing. You gotta remember, VTubing has been around for about what, 8 years now, and is only
Yeah, I
exploded
would say
in the
2017 was kind of the start, but yeah, you know, it's had 7-8 years, close enough.
Yeah, and in the West, it exploded at the beginning of the 2020 Hololive EN, COVID, all that. But yeah, maybe even 9 years. We don't have the exact date. I don't have the exact, but it's not. It's still not very well understood in a lot of, especially companies in the West. And Twitch is more and more showing that is one of those. And I hope they can fix that. I genuinely do love this platform at the end. We're here for a reason. The Twitch culture, chat, integrations, redeems. I love it. I really do. It's why we speak about these things. It's not us hating. It's not us trying to, cause an uproar. It's us being like, we want to be here. We're benefiting you. We should be treated with fair standards. Like,
Exactly.
if you don't speak, your favorite creators will be gone.
And great point, chat. You know, this is not an official thing that Twitch gave us, right? This is kind of an approximation, but I think that it's fair because we can look at what's happened in the past and use this as a guideline, right? Yes, Twitch has never given us official one, but I think it's the closest we're going to get, right? In practice, this is safe, right? So I would suggest that you follow it. But, you know, to be fair and to play devil's advocate, right? Twitch has never specifically said, but here's the thing, and I'm going to say this again. Twitch does not like to give specific rules so that way that people over-moderate themselves.
That's not a good system, if you ask me.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not at all. But
No.
I mean, that's what it is in practice. It's exactly what it is. So, what else, chat? What other questions you got? I mean, I'm very concerned about a lot of other VTubers. I'm very concerned about Chibi. And again, I just want examples. If you're gonna put a rule, tell us the specifics.
Yeah.
That's all I ask for.
Kamos brings up something too about VTubers ending up with their own social platforms. They tried that.
Yep,
There
we did try
was
that.
a VTuber streaming platform, and the problem was people just didn't know about it. It was when you have YouTube and you have Twitch, these global superpower streaming services. It's a dual monopoly, basically. There's not really much competition for anywhere else with it, at least as far as we've seen. I'm not even gonna mention Kick because that's a whole other bag of worms, and we're not welcome there at all.
Yeah, exactly. Riri, this rule has been in place for a long time, right? I don't want to say it's starting now. I think they just kind of added extra emphasis to it. They said, hey, we notice a lot of VTuber models do not follow this, so we just want to make sure that, you guys understand it, right? Unfortunately, the problem with I think that VTuber platform, it was really good. It did actually have a little bit of a user base. It was just not possible by the time that it got to the end of its lifeline. It had only started monetizing for the streamers, right? Streamers want to be able to stream somewhere and monetize, and that just really wasn't a thing. I think ultimately that's why it died. There was just no reason to go stream there, right?
My thinking right now is, you know how we can simulcast? By the way, she's on YouTube as well. What if they tried again, like someone else tried again with that platform, and it allowed simulcasting? That could possibly help.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, they did get simulcasting towards the end of their life, and I did think it helped, but unfortunately, it was just a little bit too late. It was a great idea. I loved it, but in practice, it just didn't happen, unfortunately.
Saria brings something up. VTubers make up a percentage of the streaming space. I don't actually know off the top of my head, like, what our percentage is. I mean, you know, there's no big deal, but the highest subscription streamer right now on Twitch just happens to be a VTuber.
Yes.
But
I agree.
it doesn't make me wonder.
Aurora does bring up a good point. And I agree with this. In all actuality, Aurora, I know that I kind of clickbait a little bit and go, oh, Twitch hates VTubers. Yeah, but in all actuality, I think it's ignorance. I don't think that they understand VTubers. I don't think they understand anime culture. And I don't think that they understand how Eastern versus Western, ideology works. I don't think they get that at all. You know what I mean? I think they get a lot of pressure from those outside forces when it comes to credit and providers and stuff like that. And it's just easier for them to just toss it to the side. You know what I mean?
That's exactly where I feel with it. It's not a matter of hate. It's not a matter of some of the staff being like, oh, gotta get rid of that. Like, they legally cannot have that kind of bias on their platform. But what it really is just a gross miscommunication, mismanagement, and misunderstanding of what the culture is. Twitch is very, very Western, Eastern, like, focused and understood. Like, they don't know much of what's going on the other side of the globe or how that culture works or anything like that. And it's a problem. I genuinely feel it's a problem. We need more cultural understanding of these things. And that expands outside VTubing.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, when I started VTubing, I didn't really understand that. It's taken me really, 3.5 years to really get a full understanding of it, But I feel like with any subject, you have to be open to learning. But I think what I want everybody to take away from this, I know there's like a bunch of people watching right now. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Guys, quickly do me a favor. Just go follow Yomi. Her link is right there in the pin post. She's an amazing streamer, and please give her some love. And thank you for being here for talking with me, Yomi. I think the message that we want to put out here today is we are willing to...
I'm honored.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay. Not only am I honored to have here, but did you guys know Elara was literally the first person I saw when I decided I wanted to be a VTuber? I went onto YouTube, I typed in clack, how to be a VTuber, and this blonde, busty elf was the first one that I saw.
Person.
Yeah! And I watched through those videos, I took notes, and, here I am doing it not even a year, I think it was about a year in, full time. And
the blonde.
Yeah, I said it to a lot of people, but honestly, yeah, you were like my first person that basically said to me, yeah, you can do this.
Oh, I appreciate you. And it makes my heart so happy that my guides are helpful. I mean, even Mia and I have known each other for a very, very long time. I have to say, I love Mia, and I always consider Mia one of my really good VTuber friends because we've just known each other for so long. And
yeah.
I tried to discard the blonde part, but there's a lot of good stuff that came from that era of stuff as well. So I'm glad that it helped you. And honestly, I get this question today. People ask me why I don't make guides anymore. Because honestly, chat, back in the day when I was first starting, those answers weren't there. They weren't available. But now I feel like everybody puts it out there. And I'm very happy to say I don't need to make guides anymore because everybody is so open with information. We don't need to do that anymore. Hey, what's up, Rin? How are you? We were talking about your amazing bands.
Right.
But I just love that everybody's sharing information. I don't need to make those guides anymore, but I appreciate you, Yomi, and thank you for being here to talk about this very, very important and sensitive subject. Anything that starts involving Lolly and Shota, it's a lot. It's a lot to talk about, but I think the lesson and the message I want to put forward today, chat, is we are here, and we are open to having a conversation with Twitch. Twitch, we want to make changes, and we want to better your platform, and we want to be part of that platform. We want to be part of that growth. We want to make a community that is positive, that everybody can be part of and follow your rules in a very clear and explicit manner. So just ask. Literally, I'm begging you, please, dear God, send me an email. I will get in a call with whoever I need to, or a group of us, whatever. Like, just ask questions because we are more than willing to answer it. We are more than willing to help Twitch grow in a positive way. But
We
just
are open
fucking
to
message
discussion.
us!
Listen!
Just communicate!
Do you really want to just start seeing SpongeBob become your new community on Twitch? Is that what you want?
Yeah, guys,
There you go.
you want every
That's the real
VTuber wearing
argument.
SpongeBob pants? Yeah, I mean, just we're here. We want to educate everybody about it. And yeah, like there are feedback forums. I've opened up one before me about their double standards of operation that over like 200 people have signed, which I'm really happy about. Guys, just make your voice heard. Let people know. We really need to stand up right now and let people know, hey guys, there needs to be fixes in the platform, and just fucking be transparent. That's all I'm asking for. I may disagree with the rules, but I will follow them, actually.
Clearly, they need someone to educate them more on the standards of what goes on in the VTubing community. So, actually, I think a VTuber consultant would be a good idea.
Actually, Yomi, there's no such thing as the VTuber community. It's more of a fractured bit of smaller families that occasionally come together.
Thanks, it really just blew me up in one argument. I appreciate it. Thanks. Just blast me. All right.
Yeah, Twitch made some rules about Lolly and Shota. In particular, they're not allowed to make any type of sexual anything, basically. You make any rules about anything sexual with the Lolly Shota model, you are cooked, according to what they have to say. So,
if they contact and say you need maybe a group or something like that, or they open up discussions for multiple people, I would be more than happy to be a part of some sort of discussion like that. I've been an anime nerd since I was 5 years old, and I'd be more than eager to properly educate like I was helping to try my best to do today. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we did talk about it. I hope one day that's opened up, because here's my thing. I love Shy Lily. I think that she is she's a very smart woman. She's an entrepreneur. She's very logical. And I cannot wait to hear her have a talk with the Twitch CEO. I wish that there were more voices involved than just Shy Lily. Not to say that Shy Lily would not do a great job, but I think we need more perspectives involved in that conversation. And to have that very small chance to really make an impact, there needs to be more than just her talking about it. And it's no discredit to her, because I know she's going to do an amazing job. But we need more people in the mix talking about what's going on that day.
I can agree with that. And not only with her, but I think that maybe some more agencies could try to speak. I don't want to shove responsibility on other people. They don't need that, but I could really see like VShojo having someone from there have a conversation. Or you mentioned Shy Lily. My brain goes a little bit to Flork, because I know like Flork and Shy Lily like gamer subs and stuff. Flork would be a great one to speak about that as well. Flork of Cows, or some other people out there. I think there's a lot of people, yourself included, or like our ambassadors, we're all willing to have a conversation.
It's really crazy. I mean, Twitch, you have the resources, yet you fucking choose to listen to Evil Toaster instead of Takahata and Lala. What are you doing? Come on, Twitch. The answer's in front of your face, and you pick wrong every time. Like, come on.
It's in front of your face.
It's in front of your face. No, you broke my bottle. You broke my bottle on a bunch of batteries.
Good.
Oh my god. But seriously, it's mind blowing to me that the way that Twitch continues to operate blows my mind. My mind. So anyway, chat, that is it for all that we want to talk about with the newest Twitch updates. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments below, because this probably go on YouTube. Thank you guys for being here talking about this. But we have plenty more news to talk about. We are not done yet with our VTuber news. And we got to talk about Production Kawaii. And chat, Production Kawaii is going under. That is right. 15 talents part of this agency, and they are done.
15?
15 talents. That's right.
Holy.
Yeah, really sad. Important announcement here. Production Kawaii will be ceasing operations as of November 30th, 2024. Do you want to read this one, Yomi?
Certainly, certainly.
I can take a sip of my gamer subs.
Yeah, go sip it up. Get that gamer girl juice. The end of service for the production of Kawaii. Thank you very much for the continuous support of Production Kawaii and our affiliated talents. We would like to inform Production Kawaii that they will cease operations as of November 30th of this year, 2024. That's not even 2 months. Oh my goodness. After such consideration, we have come to the decision to cease our activities as it would be difficult to maintain the current structure and continue to operate the agency and support our talents. We'd like to apologize to everyone who supported us, our affiliated talents, and all related parties for this regretful conclusion.
That sucks.
As the 15 affiliated
15 talents, chat.
Affiliated,
how are you?
interesting word they use there. Oh, Sane, hi, sweetie.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Totally weren't talking about your sexy hips.
Oh, Sane, you're cooked. You're cooked, Sane. See you later.
For our
Poor
15
Sane.
affiliated
Oh,
talents, from December 1st, 2024, there will be no changes to their channels or social media accounts. Oh, interesting. And good news, honestly, I guess there.
Yep.
They'll continue their individual VTuber activities. I'll continue
At
reading,
least the
but
good
that's at
ending.
least some
Yeah,
good news.
it looks like they're going to continue as indies, so that's good. That's good ending.
Very. Production Kawaii will continue to be open to all inquiries November 30th, 2024, so please contact us via the website or of Twitter's DMs or any inquiries.
Yeah, what the fuck is X?
I don't know. For information on each talent's activities for after December 1st, 2024, please be sure to check for updates on their streams and social media accounts. So they'll leave it to them to express themselves afterwards. That's pretty nice too. In regards to the announced event appearances and concerts, those event appearances and solo concerts that were officially announced on October 9th of 2024, they will still be held. I wonder if they'll make something special out of it. As for merchandise, the sales is still being sold by Production Kawaii and will be taken off shelves on November 30th, 2024. So you can be rest assured that Production Kawaii will continue to take full responsibility for delivering all merchandise scheduled to be shipped until even after November 30th. So far, they're handling this well.
A little better than Idol.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good. Overall win here.
So, yeah, this is it sucks it's happening, but I'm reading. Anyway, I'll continue. Regarding the gifts of fan letters for our talents, they've been addressing this. Production Kawaii will continue to open to receiving letters and gifts for our affiliated talents until November 30th, 2024. Please note that we may not be able to deliver letters and gifts that arrive on November 30th, 2024 to our talents. Really getting that date set for everything. That's very smart. No scattered dates. We would like to request that anyone refrain from contacting the talents for details regarding their matters, probably NDA. And we sincerely appreciate our support for our talents as they navigate through these activities in the future.
Pretty typical, breakdown graduation kind of notice, dissolving activities, but it does look like all of the talents will be allowed to continue as indies, which I think is fantastic. So, I did go ahead, we're not going to read all of these, but I did go ahead and gather as many of the talents replies that were available, that were at least publicly available. Not everybody's was, out there. So, Reina Sun saying, thank you so much, everybody. Reina is here to stay. I made a promise you to stream as myself, double billion years old, and I plan on keeping that promise. Reina will not be going anywhere, so that's great.
It sounds to me like this is being handled pretty well. I mean, we'll see if there's anything that falls that's negative, but that November 30th, strong date, everything applies then. Concerts still happening. Talents get to keep their stuff. They get to address things the day after, like December 1st. For as bad as this news is of a breakup, this is probably the best way I've seen this handled in quite a while.
This is the good ending for sure. This isn't like, a company. We've seen companies in the past dissolve and then they're like, oh, but we keep all your IPs and you don't get a choice. So that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That's always rough. She also saying, thank you guys. Thank you for supporting me next chapter. They plan on keeping going. Lua as well. Lua tweeting out here. Good night, Skull. Have a good one.
Good night, Skull.
Lua saying, I've been waiting to tell you what's going on. It'll be very bittersweet. As in Evermore will be able to spend our third year anniversary in Kauai still, but Kauai itself will be coming into November. I want you to know it's not a goodbye. We'll still be going after Project Kauai is gone. So, and of course they will continue to be a indie VTuber as well.
Wow.
I think this is probably their biggest talent. Nini, I think a lot of
Nini,
people know Nini.
okay.
Yeah. So, kind of saying I joined production as a Gen 1. I wanted my fellow talent production Kauai and I to be worldwide renowned idols. I truly believe the production Kauai had what it takes. As fortunately as they're going under, this reality is no longer possible. But as of December 1st, Nini will be continuing their activities as an independent VTuber. So Nini will still be around. That was actually the first person I checked when this came out. I was like, wait, what happened to Nini? What's going on with Nini?
I need to buy ASMR.
Hiyori will also be continuing as well, chat. Nirvana, I believe that they said that they didn't have, or they do have a personal statement. And they said, first things first, I want to make clear as my IP and will continue to be Nano. So they'll continue to be going on as well, chat. I know a lot of people were worried here. Mei as well. Mei did have an official statement after that date. Of course, they will be over. And of course, I know you may feel it's uncertain news, so they'll do their best to answer any questions upcoming, but obviously they're going to continue to do their thing, and Mei will be indie VTuber. I tried to get as many of them as I could, chat, because
you did.
all
you
of
did
them
your
made
homework on
a
this,
statement.
sweetie.
Nami actually didn't make a statement, but said, hey, I'm still going to be around. It's just a new beginning. So no official statement from them. Isla as well made their statement. Of course, tweeting out, I don't have a proper statement or even meme. I'm truly lost for words. Sorry if you'll hear from me about this tomorrow, not today. Putting out to drop on at work, and I'm trying to hold it together. Aww.
Oh, and now, there's my first where
that's sad.
They just kind of dropped it on her while she's at work.
Yeah,
oh, that's a bit of a discussion. Okay,
that's so sad. And then finally, guys, we have Yuno. Yuno also will be retaining IP and do their best to keep streaming, making things. So, really good ending here overall for Project Kauai. It's really sad, of course, to see a larger agency go under like that, especially with 15 talents. To me, that's large, but I wish all the talents the best, and it seems like everybody's going to be okay as an indie. So,
whenever we get to keep our IPs, not only is that keeping the streamer going, it keeps the audience there. It keeps, even the artists and riggers. It always sucks when you see a model retire because it's like, well, that art's gone. It's a good ending.
Identity's just dead. It's just absolutely done.
Yeah, might as well get a tombstone.
Yeah, it's so sad. So, a good ending here for Project Kauai, chat. I do want to go through the rest of our indie news as well as some debuts and graduations. So let's blast off, chat. I know we talked a lot about, Twitch making a lot of mistakes, obviously with their new policies and stuff. Not looking too great, but unfortunately, chat, the wrongful sexual content flags continue to get rolled out towards VTubers. That is right. So, of course, we have here from Lady Rose receiving her sexual themed content classification.
Okay. Did they? What happened? What is the attempted sexual content they're even attempted to target
we
here?
don't know. We have no idea.
Damn.
We have no idea. But wait, chat. It gets worse because let's talk about Clotho getting one. If I have to go back to the timestamp, I got this email. All I was doing was watching Shoe on Head videos on hag maxing. That is right. Fate from Mythos has also got slapped with one.
No! Mythos has been having it rough on that.
They have. They've had the worst time. I feel so bad for them.
I do. I talk to some of them on the side. I'm dear friends with a couple, and especially Zeus and Apollo, and they're doing their best. they're without getting like too personal, like they're a little nervous. We're rooting for them. We're trying, but gosh, like
the uphill battle.
It almost feels like they're being targeted by something. It almost feels like there's something
battle.
going
It's
on.
crazy.
Oh, speaking of that, one of those, yeah, it's like I know Arius got really badly sick. This is Clotho's second time getting something like this. That's the reason she's been like covering her model up a bit, or like trying different stuff, or using a separate body for her lower half.
I've received this warning 5 times, Yomi.
What?
5 times. 5 times.
Well, I'm only warning you once. But I'm taking you out later. But anyway.
It's crazy. And we've been looking at Lydia quite a bit because she's been getting slapped with a lot of them, which I think is just absolutely wrong. Because she's definitely not showing anything, but because she has like a tanned, like, Garu model, they just have something against her. Even Neon Harper getting slapped with one as well, chat. So nobody has been saved from these sexual warning things. Again, proportionally.
She's wearing a onesie!
Literally wearing a onesie. They've been proportionally, with VTubers and IRL streamers, this has been taking down VTubers way more than IRL streamers. They're literally wearing a fucking onesie!
Elara, you are 1 for 1 having the same cleavage showing. Like,
Yep.
Doesn't make sense.
It's
like
crazy.
if they again, we have the new thing that'll hopefully come out where it's gonna have like the highlight of where it is and the reasoning, which again we don't even know how well that's gonna be executed. But without it, it's like, what's the problem? What is done here that is wrong? 0. She is a fall guy right now.
Yeah,
like
literally.
I just imagine like a little fall guy being like,
literally, make it make sense. The chat, this continues to be a problem. Obviously, I report on at least 1 to 2 to 3 to 500 of these every single stream. I've now kept count. Chat, overall, out of all of the times I've reported when this started, we have reported a grand total of 37 different VTubers that have been wrongfully slapped with these. 37. I need to keep like a counter somewhere on screen.
I was gonna
It's
say,
absolutely insane.
I've been smooth sailing so far, but I'm waiting to be in one of the next ones. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know, Yomi. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, your eyes are too pretty." Wham, take it. Yeah, I don't even know anymore. So I don't even know anymore. Now, Yomi, I have a question for you. Because you upload on YouTube. Has anybody ever been like mean to you on YouTube? Made a very just snarky or mean comment? I mean, I get some every once in a while, but
yeah,
have you ever gotten any?
So I simulcast. So I have Twitch mostly, but then I have my phone showing YouTube chats. So you know, I actually have to filter a lot on there. I have had people try to fully just write out how to make a, you know, boom.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Yeah, my as safe as my Twitch community is, the YouTube, yeah.
The YouTube
That's
people are
rough.
different.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with you. I've had some hard stuff. However, this next story is probably the craziest thing I've ever seen. Bill tweeting out, "This is genuinely one of the creepiest things that's ever been posted about me. If you don't like the fact I'm kinky, that's fine. Don't go to my girlfriend's ASMR channel and comment a full-on diss track about how they don't like them and their lifestyle." And legitimately, this person went on Ava Lamp's ASMR channel and put a whole diss track going against Bill with a chorus versus everything. What the
so
fuck?
this is the person who has no bitches. Got it.
Yeah, 100% maidenless. 100% maidenless. But like, to go to the effort to type a full-on diss track. You must be really bored, my guy. You must be really bored.
You're typing in a VTubers chat. Please go outside or get a cat. You're getting no one and you're absolutely maidenless. Come on. I'm not going to argue any further, but this... I don't
Absolutely
understand
insane
people
chat.
like that. Go back to Reddit.
Yeah, you know what's bad though? The people on Reddit, I say this with all sincerity, especially in the VTuber community. The people on Reddit are way more thoughtful than the people on Twitter. Because I've seen people like go on Twitter just going all out against people. And the people on Reddit are like, What are these people fucking saying? I can't believe I'm saying that the Redditors are better than Twitter users, but it's actually true in the VTuber community. It's actually crazy.
No way.
It's actually crazy.
I fully admit I have to up my Reddit game.
Like, I'll tell you this, Yomi. I'll give you an example. When all this stuff about fruit was going down,
oh yeah,
all the people on Twitter were losing their mind, right? Everybody on Reddit was literally like, why are these people going after her? Like, and they were looking at all the proof and like, here's all the proof that she didn't do anything wrong. But all the people on Twitter were like, you know, it's just crazy.
Let us live our lives. We're gonna make mistakes. Or, you know, we're gonna have cringy takes and cringy hobbies. Look at me.
Don't you remember?
I'm a fucking blueberry who goes and does science stuff, gets sussy, do ASMR, and then we joke about feet, piss, and more. I'm just gonna be myself.
Exactly.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it because I'm secure. I'm proud of who I want to be. People who target and start talking about these kind of news in that kind of way, where they're not opening discussions or educating, and they're just like, here's everything that's happening. That's how I feel. It's like, oh, you're not adding anything. Goodbye.
Twitter is so
know.
much worse than it used to be, sadly. I won't get too deep into it, but I kind of went through something recently, and now even crazier. This has actually been picked up by a news article. So what happened the other day is actually picked up by a news article now, chat. So that's gonna be coming out soon. So very interesting, but it talked a lot about, you know, Twitter reactions and kind of how the community of Twitter is, and it's just not the best. It's just not the best. So
at least Twitter brought Brazil back.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. At least we got that. But I do have some good news, chat. Doki Bird actually announcing here, the Indonesian Dragons, the Doki World Tour is headed to you, and that is right. She is going to be over here at the Comic Frontier 19 main stage on the 10th of November. So really exciting. Of course, the Doki will be there. So if you're participating, you're actually over there. Please let me know. Send me pictures. Big Doki W as always.
Elara, how do you feel with Doki's new model, the one they've had for the last couple months?
Oh my god, I love it. It's so cute. I like it more than her original. I'm not hating on her original, but I like this one a lot more.
I think
it makes sense.
It made a great move. Also, I'm totally not biased to the fact that the hair swoops off like pigtails. I feel like
yes, right.
we
not
love
at
Doki
all.
here.
Not at all. Speaking of Doki W's, also, Doki will be participating with Wolfie, Giga, Gumho, and of course Feinberg in upcoming October 12th Block Wars. That is right, guys. So very exciting to have this going on. Of course, another big Doki W as well. So pretty cool stuff, chat.
Bank.
yes.
All of these wins, man. I'm thinking back to just last year. Not even last year. It's not even a year old.
No, it was
news, is it?
February this year.
Yeah. What a man! I love hearing like these big turnaround success stories of folks.
And she continues winning here as we talk about the newest announcement here coming from Dead Airlock. The mystery guest is Doki Bird. Also shining in the competition will be Team Hollow Stars. So very exciting. Yeah, thank you for the raid. What's up, cutie?
Raid!
Thank you, sweetheart. This is actually really cool. I'm very excited for this. So be able to look out for this Dead Air competition, chat. This looks awesome. Doki and Hollow Stars need Sanji shaking in their boots.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't want to just like constantly shit on anyone's like failures and stuff, but Niji Sanji really is the punching bag that you. I don't even like using that word, but
they're the punchline constantly.
It's hard to not want to see the hubris. That's what I'm looking for. It's hubris rebounding back to where it's deserved. I think that's the way I'm trying to maturely think about this.
No, totally. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're doing well. I'm here with my lovely friend Yomi covering some Vtuber news. We're talking about all the recent policy changes that they had around like the Lolly and Shota models. So we were talking about that, as well as the reminder about the hip stuff. Just in great detail, but definitely very interesting and very excited for Doki on this one. This looks pretty cool. But you know what I'm more excited for? Is Camilla's game show coming up. That is right, guys. Actually, tomorrow, Camilla has announced a brand new game show that's going to be with Fillion, Ichimochibi, and Cottontail.
Welcome to the circus.
I know, let's take a look at the trailer. Actually, I haven't watched this yet.
I'm a big sucker for anything circus related. You saw I had a jester outfit before.
That's true, that's true.
I don't think I can get away
I'm
with
so
that at this
excited.
point. Halloween game show!
I wonder what it's going to be about.
I need to see this. I need to see. I saw some names
It looks
there.
really good. It looks really good, chat. So be on the lookout for that one. Of course, I will be glad to report on it when it actually happens.
Hey, Google, set my alarm to October 10th. Wait, no, my phone. Hold on.
No. Wait, did it actually?
Yeah.
Oh my god, no way. That's hilarious. What's up, you? How are you, sweetheart? Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're talking about some Vtuber news today. That is actually hilarious. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. I do actually at my phone say, hey, I'm not gonna say the word. Set an alarm for so-and-so's debut on this day. Or this...
I have like a calendar in my stuff, but that's a good idea. Thank you so much, you. I appreciate it, cutie. I'm glad you're doing well.
You're so sweet.
Now, I do want to go to something a little bit more personal. I'm sure everybody here is familiar with Nico and Mafu, who had a very messy divorce chat. I know we talked about this in the past. I'm going to briefly go through this. But they did actually resolve a lot of their stuff. They did make both respective announcements that they solved their disputes. It's been resolved by mutual consent by both civil and criminal claims abandoned. So they have, of course, resolved all of this thing. I know this was a big drama that everybody was talking about for a while, but they have officially resolved it, so that's good news. Good ending on this one, chat.
Yeah, that's not easy to tackle either, so... It's always difficult if you like, whether it be on like both parties or something going on where it's like you just feel torn in the middle, and yeah, seeing it finally resolve in a way where you can just breathe a sigh of relief for everyone involved. Yeah, good
This
ending.
was just a messy divorce. They got dragged into the public space that should not have been dragged into the public space at all, but unfortunately, it just happens that way.
Our personal matters like that, yeah. Mafuma's supposed to be more detailed. Oh.
Yeah, Mafu's post was a little bit more detailed. There's more in here, but I'm not going to dig into it just because, to me, it's just, this is like the purest of drama that never should have got drawn out. But at least want to tell you that it got resolved. Now, Yomi, you have to admit something. I met my match.
Really? You found the proper Arby's VTuber?
Oh, no. I was going to talk about Harbidis, who has actually reached peak VTuber design.
Oh, Tommy. Tommy's a dear friend.
I meant my match chat. I submit.
Oh.
I submit, chat. You won the battle. You won the battle on this one. Yeah, Tommy tweeting out about Harbidis' debut. So, yeah, chat, I lost. GG's. I can't beat that.
Those are some mega missile memories right there.
That is calcium cannons taken to the extreme.
Calcium cannons.
Oh my god. I knew my chat
we
would love
found
it,
the
though.
beluga whale. They came in a pair of two. Holy shit.
Hey, yo. Now that chat. Now that's Booba. In other news.
We get some Elara bongos for that?
Oh god, please no. Let's go check out Yarny, guys. And Yarny has actually done something really cool. She's actually mapped all of her basic movement to her mocap gloves through Vignan and Hand Engine to control her movement inside of Elden Ring. That is right, guys.
Oh my god, another dub out of the tracking that she's done.
So Yarny will actually be playing Elden Ring with only hand signs and controls. Naruto's hand signs are going to be controlling Elden Ring.
No way!
It's so cool. First the face, now the hands.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I was gonna
love
say,
it.
if y'all don't remember, a couple months ago, Yarny did this with face only. We're talking pop sounds for dodging or attacking,
It was
and, like
crazy.
wrinkling mouth left and right, winking. Now the finger. So,
So
which
cool.
finger gesture is the one to make your character emote in a funny way?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if she has it tied to stuff like that. I'd be interested to know. It's really good for accessibility as well, Ben. I agree. For anybody that maybe, maybe can like do hand movement but can't like hold a controller for some reason, that would be really, really cool. So that's a great point. Thank you for bringing that up.
I think that's always a very important thing to remember, is any form of accessibility for more people. It's why with even VTubing as well, like we can actually amp up our expressiveness through calibrations and stuff.
It's even better.
Yeah, we can do all sorts of things to help out with that. So
What's up, Clowny? How are you? Everybody's saying hi, Yomi Honk. You
Oh,
know,
Clowny,
Clowny.
hello! But I'll put on my cloud nose for you.
Aw.
We were talking
Hi,
about some
Clowny.
clouds too.
How are you
Hi,
today?
oh
It's
my
good to meet you.
God.
Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hi, everybody. My name is Elara. I'm the Heavy Metal. I'm here with my lovely friend Yomi. We're talking about some VTuber news today. What's up, cuties? How are you?
Hi everybody, my name is Yomi Quinley, alchemist extraordinaire. I'm not a mad scientist most of the time, but a glad scientist. And I'm glad that you're here with my friend Elara. Thank you. Mwah.
Clowny, I gotta ask you as a fellow streamer, what are your thoughts about the new Twitch updates for the rules? What do you think about everything? I mean, we know the hip one's been there. They just kind of doubled down, but yeah, what are your thoughts about it? I would love to know from my fellow streamers.
Not to put you on the spot.
Yeah, not to put you on the spot or anything, but we're all just gonna wait for your answer. Well, like, I'm gonna give some good news. I know we talked a lot about bad news today, but let me give you good news.
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind.
Yeah, so Brit Cookie Box actually did release a brand new model. I'm a magic turned into Pixie. I'm now Bunny and Pixie Girl. Look at my cute wings and look at Bree's new model. It's so nice. Yeah, no, same, Clowny. This is why I wear the VTuber chastity belt. Take that, Twitch. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do to me now, Twitch? Huh? What are you gonna do to me now?
No. Or
I got
you
the
just end up
chastity
putting,
belt.
giving yourself a skirt so thin it might as well be a belt, but just covers just enough.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
model's
Just use the belt.
gorgeous.
I know, I love this. This looks really, really good.
The drill hair with the way it gradients down. That
Her hair
coloring
is
of
my
pink
favorite. I love that giant
Yeah.
hair.
that asymmetry in the leggings. Sorry, I am an absolute slut for character design, so I'm just looking at this today like, yeah, I just told him I called myself that on stream.
Are you a
Anyway,
slut for character design? You're a slut for Kiara. All right, got it. Writing that down on the list for today.
don't tell Ali Senpai.
Oh, I'm telling Ollie right now. I'm messaging her, even though I'm not friends with her.
Oh my god.
All right, I got some more good news for you guys. Hazumi.
Let's see it.
Actually showed off her new 3D model. I'm sorry I missed this the other day. I meant to report on Monday, but I missed it. But Hazumi's new 3D model is absolutely incredible.
Whoa.
Look at this. She's got a fucking
Whoa.
Elden Ring sword in 3D. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Oh, that is gorgeous. The cloak, a little bit of boob window and thigh, but the hair and the... Oh, the armor's just right. Yes.
Beautiful,
The
beautiful
shading
3D
is
model.
gorgeous.
It seriously
Or,
is.
like-
I was so happy to see Hazumi make a comeback here, and again, guys, this outfit in 3D is just gorgeous. I mean, look at the detail on it.
Yes.
Incredible,
This is why
incredible.
I love VTubing. Look at that smile.
The quality is just absolutely insane. I don't know who the 3D artist was, but they cooked, whoever they were. Like, they cooked harder than fucking Walter White. I mean, they killed it. So,
New
they
Fire
cooked.
Emblem DLC character. Let's go.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously. So, big congrats, of course, to Hazumi on her new 3D model. Very, very nice.
Yeah. Oh my
right, let's-
gosh. I need to get into 3D like this one day. It is so good.
Yomi, I'm telling you, once you do 3D, it opens up a giant world of possibility. And I even have this little tiny 3D update that you might get to see on the 2nd of November. I'm very excited.
Maybe I'll be able to see earlier. Wink. I mean, what?
No.
I will actually
I'm just
talk
kidding.
to you.
I'm just kidding.
No. I will actually talk to you at some point about that artist that did your amazing 3D. Because oh my gosh, I'm looking to make the leap soon.
Kiki. Kiki does an amazing job.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be glad to show you and chat. Let's just say that I've never seen anybody do this in a 3D space the way that I'm about to do it. But
Never before seen.
I've seen a lot of people play music in 3D. But I promise, chat, I'm about to be able to play guitar in 3D, and I've never seen anybody do it this way. I'm very excited. So, but that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say for now, because we are in the last section of news today, where I need you guys to pull out your calendars, and we're going to talk about debuts, graduations, hiatuses, all that stuff, but mostly new outfits and debuts, as well as partner celebrations. So,
let's go.
So first up, chat, I do want to let you guys know. Coming here from Real Lace. Real Lace is actually going on an indefinite hiatus. And guys, if you don't know Lace, actually their former life, you might be aware of them. It was Sam and Lordette. Sam and Lordette was their former life. So, yep, they are going indefinite hiatus again. I think that's a good sign. That probably means to me that the way that this is worded, that they maybe found a new corporate to be part of. So I'm hoping for a good ending for this one.
Oh yeah, that is a big thing immediately is when someone goes on a hiatus or they're done. Yeah, reading the details, like just there, I always drop like, oh, this is really sad. But then I'm like reading it, it's like, oh yeah, this could mean better, like a better venture or something going on. Absolutely.
Yeah, they didn't word it in a way that was like, oh, like I have to like, life responsibilities or anything like that. They kept it very vague and we're just like, yeah, I want to ensure that my dedication to streaming the love I hold for all of you has not changed. No matter where I go, I know we will find each other again. So very much like, keeping it open towards future projects. So we wish the best for them. This, of course, is their second, kind of like identity, but we will see a third new one, chat.
Yes! Let's see another, and then of course we'll all just pretend we're surprised if we see a sudden debut with a familiar voice.
Oh my God, who is that? I never imagined. Alright, guys, we also got to give a big congratulations to Kasumi for hitting Twitch partner. Congratulations, Kasumi. Look, partner is not easy to hit, guys. It's a big milestone. So big congratulations to Kasumi on that one. Let me get some claps in the chat.
Let's hear it. Oh my gosh. Every time someone gets partner, another VTuber gets their wings. a banned VTuber gets their wings.
Very, very awesome.
Oh.
Big congratulations to them. Of course, guys, we also got to put on your map here, Nikto. That is right, Nikto is set to reveal his new outfit on the 26th. Will you be there, my brethren?
Yes!
And this looks very, fighter-esque. I'm gonna take a guess here, but very excited for this one.
Big. I was gonna say bony upgrades, but I don't even know if we have bones we're looking at this point.
Yeah, seriously, looking crazy. So, very excited for this, guys. Write this one down at 7 p.m. MST, October 26th.
Can you post the Twitch link right now? I want to retweet that right this second.
Yeah, I got you.
We gotta give
Actually,
I
think I just liked it. I retweeted too. Ha, I'm gonna beat you to I reposted before you, Yomi.
No, I'm gonna,
no. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. We gotta give some love to our bone bro.
I would toggle on bin, but all of my toggle's been breaking my tracking, so I'm not gonna do it.
Fair. That's why I had a lot of things like prepared to be very silly, but it's just like
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with my V-Bridger. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you guys don't know,
so
her V-Bridger is being very tsundere today. Bad V-Bridger.
It very much
That's
is.
okay. Mine has been for the last week too.
I don't know what's going on with it. Yes, guys, and also we have Sprixer, who will be on a future episode of the VTuber Review as well, debuting on October 17th. Get your walkthrough guide and soda ready. Coming up at 1 p.m. PST. New model, new emotion overlays, and interactive debut ? Let's go take a look here at the debut trailer.
A sharky
I kind of like that
excuse me?
idea. Yeah, interactive debut. How does that work?
Like, the closest I thought of is, like, V4 Mirai has done a couple of... Oh my god, we're going back to the early 2000s.
We got the PS2.
Yeah.
Choose the outcome of the debut and live the lore. I fucking love this. That's such a cool idea.
I am super curious how this is gonna work. Bring it back to new pizza bites. This is so 2000. I love it.
I definitely have to figure out what that is. That's kind of crazy. Alternative models at launch. No DLC or pre-order required. That's cute. I love that idea. Like, there's 2 different like endings for whatever. I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be so cool. How creative.
Oh my god. I'm marking my calendar right now. Hey Google. No, I'm kidding.
Not again.
Okay, here is the biggest thing. When we debut, we want to do whatever we can to impact, whether it be a really, really cool launch video, like I did an RPG Maker thing, or some interactive stuff in some way. Like I saw like a Minecraft one before, a 3D like adventure going at like. Debuts these days have been knocking their socks off in the last like half a year or so. It's crazy.
They really have. Like, for my debut, I'm doing basically like a Bloodborne intro. It's gonna be like,
yes,
it's gonna be crazy, but it's hard to stay now with debuts, chat. It really is. So, I'm very much looking forward to this. And Sprixer's awesome, guys. They're gonna be on the VTuber review in the future. So please go check them out on the 17th of October as well. This is gonna be absolutely incredible.
Thanks to you, I'm being introduced to them. I just feel full transparency. I didn't know about them before, but now you consider me already a fan. Holy smokes! Thank you,
They're so
thank
cute
you.
and they're so sweet. That's such a nice person. So go check them out, chat. Write that down. Add it to your, I don't know, your Google calendar or Alexa. Add to my calendar. So it's definitely going to be a good time.
Oh,
I mean,
Ben,
I don't want to say it's needed, but it's always nice to I'll be able to have a very interesting debut. But chat, that's all my news I got for you guys today. That's all the news we brought. That's all we got.
I have survived.
You survived, Yomi. You didn't get canceled yet. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. That's a wrap, baby.
Thank you for having me. Oh my gosh.
Yomi, thank you for being here. I had such a fun time with you, and it is always a pleasure to get to hang out with my friends and just go through some serious topics and just kind of like yap a little bit. And I just appreciate you being here. Just thank you so much for such an awesome time.
Thank you too. I'm so proud of you. I know you've been navigating doing so many amazing stuff, and sometimes the news can be very hard and very taxing. Me, my community, everybody around here is super proud of you. Don't you stop, girl. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Of course.
It's definitely challenging sometimes, but I'll keep doing my best. That's all I can do. But Yomi, what do you have coming up this week? Why don't you tell us about what you got going down?
Oh, good golly gosh. So I'm actually in TikTok Suck the Cock 6 hours from now. That was a rhyme I just said. In less than 6 hours, I'm going to be on Takahata's, actually. Takahata 101.
Yo, let's go. That's
hey,
awesome.
Yomi, you should rest. Also, Yomi, I'm going to do 2 collabs in one day. Yeah, thank you.
Let's go.
I have a Halloween outfit that's going to be coming very soon. I was hoping to get it done sooner.
Ooh.
It's just been very difficult to get going. What I can say is it involves me literally coming out of the stream to get you within 7 days. That's actually funny that a ring just came up on the stream.
How is that an incentive to go and watch your streams? That's not an incentive.
What, you mean you don't want to have someone cute like me coming out here? Okay, I understand. That's fine. Bye.
No, consider we've got it. It's like, okay, that's hot. You can stop me any day.
Every time I tell chat, like, be not afraid of this monster, and it was like, wood. It's like, what?
They're like,
what?
yeah, it's like, damn it.
What? But I
Oh
have
my
I
goodness.
have that big thing coming. I'm gonna have a 3D voxel model in November. It's been a lot of things back to back, and I have an ASMR session this Sunday. I actually do ASMR every other Sunday. But yeah, the
That
big
is
setup is a
awesome.
Halloween outfit.
And chat, hopefully, as long as all things go well and the weather does not interfere, Yomi
was
will
a
be
big
back on Saturday as well. So for VTuber Elden Ring, as long as the weather does not ruin all of that. So, but very excited for that. It's gonna be awesome. And guys, just thank you so much for being here. My YouTube friends, I'm gonna say bye to you now. Thank you for being here. I love you, YouTube friends. Bye, everybody. My Twitter friends, thank you for being here as well. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
And everybody